Alrighty, hello and welcome back to another episode of Candlekeep Mysteries and the Seal Pages of Verglas. I'm sorry, Mark, you're not visible on the video yet. 1 second. We are the Rollets of Fate.
Mark
and,
who?
No yeah, Mark who.
Mark who?
And we are super excited to be here with you. Unfortunately, my co-DM remained absent, unfortunately, but we will have him back very soon. Oh no, what have I done here? Oh god, I'm messing up the stream so much. Okay, no worries. Okay, yeah, now here we are. Okay, yeah, that's it. Yay! I got it. Cool.
Yeah, you got it?
Yeah, I got it, yeah. Yeah, we send...
I don't want to rain on your parade, but I'm out of... position.
I know you are completely.
No worries, it's okay, it's okay.
You are, yes. I'm sorry. I'm working on it. Yeah, we send more all our love from here. Definitely. As always, please, mighty internet gods, help us on our cyber journey as well, to make sure that we have like a good stream and all those things too, you know. And yeah, I am Cisco Blanco, your Tail Weaver and Chaos Coordinator, and alongside me we have one of the greatest online stables on the world, Candlekeep favorites, red-headed champions. Could you please introduce yourselves and your characters, class and species if you can? We know your species, we don't need to introduce that, and we roughly know your class too, but your characters will be amazing. Thank you guys.
I'll go first then.
Yeah, perfect.
I'll go first. I'm Andy. Hello, everybody. I'm playing Bruce Moonbear, the half-orc barbarian with a dash of cleric, currently level 11. About to have a chat with Goddess, the representative on Earth. Yeah, that. On you go, Joey. I interrupted you.
No problem. Hello, everybody. I'm Joey. I'm playing a level 11 Wood Elf Horizon Walker Ranger named Errol Demerfield, and yeah, coming back from death. Quite an ordeal. But enough about me. Mark, you want to jump in here?
Yes, I am a human, Mark. I'm playing a Turtle Barbarian.
I thought you were just a Mark.
I'm just Mark. I'm just here. Like, yeah. We didn't even know I was here before the show began, so I'm just here as a bonus. Speaking of bonuses, okay, who can I roast here? Tough decision. Let's start with Luke.
Wow, not even anything to say. That's a worse roast. Anyway, I'm Luke. I'm playing Ziggy, a changeling spirit bard. I'm also going to keep this short as I'm eating. So yeah, let's move on to Lucky.
I'll also keep it short, coming from Luke. I'm playing Ruin Synergy. I'm glad 2 people got that. Playing Ruin Synergy, a Warlock Hexblade. And that's about as short as it gets.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Fairy. Yeah. Fairy, stop making fairies invisible. Fuck's sake.
No, I'm here. I'm still eating.
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
I said Fairy.
Yeah. I know, you did say. I always get half there, half not. Thank you very much, guys. That was sensational. Please now let's Marquita, will you delight us with your announcement song? Okay.
You have to do that, right?
I know I have to do it. And I'm not even sure if I put it in this stream. No, I didn't. Damn it, I didn't upload the song. That was so bad.
It takes forever to upload it because it's so long.
I know, that's really bad. That was a super fail. Okay.
I might have the lyrics if you want, you can sing it yourself.
Yeah, well, really, wow. That's gonna give us like a minus view if that's even a thing. 1 second.
That would be impressive.
First person to get negative views on Twitch.
No,
and
actually,
YouTube
now that I'm thinking, I uploaded the track on the other stream, so it should be here. Yeah, you see? Yep, it is here. That's the one that
did
you know that actually? If you run in 2 games and then you upload the song into Roll20 to 1, it appears in your audio on all the others too. Yeah, so it's actually here.
Yeah, I never intend to run another campaign or Roll20 after the Eye of Observation, so I'm fine with it.
All right. Okay, so she's ready. So go, Martika.
Gather round time folk, where shadows play and light is flicker. Join us on Twitch or YouTube at all is so faded and the plot to thicken. Behold our tales from the eye of observation clear to dining in Belvia, where shadows fear to peer. March with hearts of war on dragon's wing they soar. Can they keep mysteries, seal pages of Verglas explore? Past adventures await in the archives of our lore. Reach out through the ethers, there's much in store. Our X channel awaits at Faden, mark the name. In our realm, words wield power and just fan the flame. Adult in our speech, where dark themes may claim. Viewers' discretion advised in this game of fame. Thanks we sing to Tessa Presents full maps of yore. Darren Curtis, tabletop audio, their music we adore. James Webster's brush with art galore. Their crafts make our hearts passionately roar. So follow our case and make no delay. Help us spread our tales both night and day. Come hither, join us, let the dice fall where they may. In art every hero has their place.
I forgot how fucking long it takes. Jeez.
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah. That's the only problem.
You're on mute for us.
Yeah. I know.
Sorry.
No. All right. Thank you very much, Martika. That was good. It was worth waiting for that long to listen to the end. Thank you very much. You are amazing. Best AI ever. Thank you, Mark, again for that. All right. And after that...
Took me zero effort.
Lucky, as you're temporarily leaving us for next week, why don't you actually roll for the group inspiration tonight? Please.
Ooh. Let's hear it for another one.
No, come on. We got you.
Oh,
bro.
yeah. There we go. Another one.
No!
Thanks, Lucky.
Well, you get 2, so it could be worse. Actually, it couldn't be worse. But, you won't need them. Come on. Vecna, who? You're going to be all right.
Technically have 2,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we technically have 2 group
you
inspirations?
You have 2, yeah. 2. Awesome. And after that, let's now, let me give you a bit of music and I'll do a little recap for you. Thanks, y'all, for playing with me this evening, and to everyone who is joining us from their homes. Please make yourselves comfortable, grab a nice drink, and now let's see which mysteries shall be revealed today. Previously, on the sealed pages of Verglas, the caravan of chaos infiltrated Brimstone Hold to retrieve the Book of Vile Darkness and 2 scrolls of true resurrection. They were aided by Gas, the genie, Remy Duskweather, and Ebony Van Drake, who later sacrificed himself in order to succeed on their mission. Yet, despite escaping, some of their enemies also travel alongside the group to a teleportation circle in the city of Neverwinter. Ready? Where, after a ball-breaking fight that included flaccid cocks dropping down, but eventually all red-hot foes were fucked until death, whilst many guards watched and shoot. Okay. As the encounter ended, a trio of giant eagles and a flying saucer full of war mages awkwardly abducted and transported our heroes to Castle Never. Upon arrival, the eagles returned to the druidic appearance, leading the party to their arranged accommodation, where, under prying eyes and ears, conversations, mostly in Greepy dialect, took place. After a few hours, the Caravan of Chaos had a meeting with Chancellor Sofina, who had a dark and strange energy. The conversation ended with an agreement to join the Lord's Alliance to avoid a trial and a fine for breaking the city laws, and embarking on a future mission to investigate and find out more information on the cult of the Whispered One that has been surging all around Perm lately. All right, just a little quick one here. Flaccid Eye. No, yep, yeah, that was you, Joey. Well, not Joey. That was more like Errol. Yeah, Errol kept dropping flaccidly. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, I forgot to mention actually last week, so we'll do it now quickly. Let me just stop this music. That as part of the mission as well, as I thought you were gonna see her again, but you didn't. If any cultists were to be found, they would like you to bring them back alive to be interrogated. Ideally, their leader, if any, and they will pay 50 gold piece extra to the group for each cultist you bring back, and 100 for the leader. So you can guys make a note of that. And she also will have mentioned that, you know. I forgot. I had a plan that you guys will come back to do a briefing in the morning, but then you're not now. So she will, let's say that she sent you a message to the inn, you know, with a raven. And you
she has messengers, definitely.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So you got a little message through your window with a raven to clarify that as well. All right.
The raven's just a druid.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yes. A witch, a druid wizard, the evil raven. Yeah. Okay, fantastic.
Can you imagine you are like a very high level druid and your job is being a message taking bitching?
Yeah, an archdruid. Like completely humiliated, just doing messages around as a raven. The fuck my life kind of druid, yeah. Alright, circle of fuck my life. Opening. So this is where our story continues tonight. We open on a late evening near the end of the month of flowers in the Jewel of the North. Whilst some group members run errands or relax in their fine accommodation provided in the Bleach Leviathan, two religious figures entered the temple known as the Shard of the Moon. Bruce and Remy. A few minutes ago, a stairway made of solid moonlight descended from this floating alabaster tower, allowing you passage. Now, as you walked through it, you are inside this majestic circular church decorated with vases full of fragrant white lilies that are placed under saloons statues that surround the whole place. Several rows of pews are parted, leading to a main altar, where the elven priestess, Mother Jasmine, awaits for you with a welcoming smile. And that's what we are. So let me give you a bit of visual and a bit of music. And she's there smiling, waiting for you.
Yeah.
I'll leave it to you too. As you hear some kind of music, some chanting music as well on the background.
Looking for an appropriate greeting here. As they see the priestess Jasmine appear, Bruce will step forward and put his hand to his chest. His ring is visible. Says, "The saloon guide your steps, Lady Jasmine."
Oh, Brother Bruce, Sister Remy, And nice to see you both. May the moon's mother's light bathe you too. Sister Remy, are you okay there? She stares at you. Sister Remy, who is on mute. But come on, Remy.
Lucky
it's
you're still Remy.
I didn't think I was still playing Remy.
Of course you are. I told you last week. No, I'm joking. Please, I don't want to do a monologue to myself with Sister Remy today. You are gonna speak with Bruce later as well, right? That's why.
It just be. He wants to say one more thing. That I don't want. Hopefully, it may be long. I don't think it'll be
Very
long.
lucky.
That's good.
Are you okay, sister?
Things have happened as of late. Grave things.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear. The Moon Maiden works in mysterious ways, as you well know sometimes. Everything happens for a reason, don't forget that. She's wished it so. There must be something good that will come out from it. Oh, Mark is out of the stream. I'm sorry, Mark. I keep canceling you today. Okay, now you're back.
Thanks.
Okay.
No, let's fuck this shit out.
Yeah. Right.
Well, Lady Jasmine, the church's mission to Brimstone Hold was successful, and lo and behold, your merry band of the caravan just was also there at the time.
She kind of stares into you, kind of like almost like seeing through you in an unusual way, and said, Brother Bruce, the lady is very proud of you. So is of you, sister.
That's flattering.
Yes.
She can tell without really having a look that he's been he's freshly patched up, but he looks bone tired, and there's some fresh scars and burns from when she last saw him. And he's wearing that coat as well that he wasn't wearing before, Aki's coat.
Unfortunately, the war against evil never ends.
Cost those who fight it a great deal.
Yes. Sister, I do not forget that sacrifices bring the seven heavens closer to us every time. Every time we give up something, we get closer to her. It's part of who we are. That's why she chose us. I know, sometimes darkness overtakes us all. Look at this temple itself. Once upon a time, it was called the Shard of the Night. When Shar was worshipped here, after this whole place been in the Shadowfell for rather a long time. And look at it now. She kind of like, I have something for you. And she kind of like turns around into the altar as she's covered, kind of like covering this marble white altar in there. There is like a little ivory box, small, like a little ivory case. And she opens it. And she pulls out two necklaces, like the one she's wearing that you see in the picture, that she's got a necklace, kind of like a little, not a necklace, how is it called? Like a, the thing that goes here. It's like a necklace.
Circlet.
Yeah, circlet, yeah, thank you. It's like a circlet chain kind of thing with a little moon on it. And she pulls two of those out, made of white gold. And this is for you, one for each. I know it's not much, but I hope a line shines upon you even more once you wear this.
I thank you.
Thank
He
you.
takes
as well.
it quite reverently.
Yes. And can I do anything for you, actually? It's nice to have you here, actually, as well. But thank you for visiting. I wasn't expecting you in Neverwinter so soon. But did you wanted some guidance? Do you want to confess? I could do that for you if you want. We could
Bruce will
pray
look at Remy.
together.
And so,
There's actually one thing I do want.
Of course.
I'd like to take some time to go visit Baldur's Gate. I want to inform the family of Ebony of the news, what happened.
Okay. Perhaps I could actually help as well. Do you... Lucky's gonna tell me off for this. But she will say, worry not. You may do what you wish to do. Everything makes sense. But I feel that the one that you speak of, light, isn't fully diminished yet. The Mother has told us. Look upon your heart, and you not feel his light? Very faint, we don't know. Perhaps he's been taken to the other place, and maybe she's got more plans for him, who knows? I'm not sure, but you should look upon your heart, who know the answer. What do you see, sister, when you do that? Do you think he's gone?
I'm not sure. I don't know. Part of me hopes that he's still out there, but we left him in grave circumstances.
Redemption comes with a great cost. You know about that, brother? And she looks towards you, Bruce.
it depends who you refer to by who needs redemption, who's willing to accept it. Speak
Yes.
plainly, please, my lady.
It's not our ways, brother, but I'll try my best. I believe one of your companions has recently been reborn, hasn't he?
My friend Errol. Yes, the fight against the Afriti commander at Brimstone was brutal.
Oh, I'm unsure who actually. I just see things sometimes, have visions. She showed me things at night on my dreams. I don't know who she's referring to, but a path of redemption has opened within your group. You could make a either insight or history, both of you.
Please,
if you
because
want.
I'm not
Yeah.
entirely sure she might be referring to here. I mean,
that will
discuss
help.
ruin. He's not really.
Otherwise, you can make a religion check, both of you, instead, if you prefer, to see if the mother is actually enlightening you with more clarity. That could be any of those three
I have a
options?
plus. I have a +1 for the other two, so I'm going to go insight.
Okay, sure. Any of them works.
Soft 20.
Ooh. Okay, amazing. What about you, Remy, if you're doing one?
Pull up the sheet.
Go again, sorry?
I had to pull up the sheet real quick.
Okay, no worries. Thank you. Yeah, I should have warned you.
27.
Wow, okay. The both of you feel something similar there. You think to yourselves that she's probably not referring to Errol, but she's referring to Ruin, rather. That's the path of redemption she's talking about. As he has been, even though you feel there is something within Ruin that makes him not fully... It's hard to say. But yeah,
He's no there yet.
Yeah, he's not there yet. Yeah. That's why his patrons.
Strange.
That's why he has the. Well, that's why his collar is still on him. If he had redeemed himself, he wouldn't have his collar anymore.
Oh, strange enough, Remy, I think we were just discussing him, weren't we?
A little bit, yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to remember the conversation.
You, Remy, when Remy asked, would Bruce be willing be willing to forgive Gray for what he's done, and Bruce hesitated, saying he doesn't know, and you pointed out that he was trying with Ruin, and Bruce acknowledged the hypocrisy, but that is where he is right now. But would would try if he could get Aki and Nadalia back.
Yeah. Okay, I remember.
We are here for some business.
Yes.
Remy, can you gesture to the place you have the book? Remember Mage Hand.
Of course.
You see for a second her demeanor changes a little bit and she moves back. Perhaps not here. This is not a good idea. I'm not sure if this place is ready for that. Where do you have the book actually out of game question?
I thought Remy had it on her
Yeah, no.
because I remember
Where
Errol giving it to
where
Remy.
does Remy keeps the book?
Probably in her backpack in a cloth.
Okay. I feel it. So much evil within that thing. As I said, perhaps this place is not ready for it. Take it to Baldur's Gate, as you said. That's the place where it's meant to be, with the Order. I'm not sure if I could bear. It's tall. It's too heavy for me. Even the best of us are not purely pure. And she kind of looks down with remorse, with kind of like sentiment, like there is a lot of things going on for her as well. That's what you get with your passive insights. Even though she portrays as being inspiring figure, there is darkness and a fight within her too that you can feel when she says that.
Well, if you think so, but fair warning, it's just us on the road. Wouldn't be the first time I've been robbed, that's for certain.
I might have something for you as well. Once more she turns around into that tiny box, and now you realize actually the box seems to be more than what it looks, as she kind of puts her hand and you see that almost like half of a hand goes into this tiny box. It doesn't make sense. It wouldn't fit. More than 3 fingers wouldn't fit on the box, but you see she puts kind of like her hand inside the box, literally. And the box is tiny, like imagine like a tiny little box, like the size of a pack of cigarettes. Sorry for the reference, but yeah, something like that. And she puts her hand inside, and inexplicably, and she gets a scroll out of it, kind of with a silver filigree and kind of like a large scroll, and hands it over to you. Sister, this is what you need. This is a scroll of word of recall. It will take you back to your temple, Baldur's Gate, whenever you are ready. And she hands it over to you, Remy.
Thank you. Am I free to go now?
She looks kind of like straight once more, kind of through you, into your eyes. Yes, I feel the longer that book lingers on you, the harder it's gonna be for it to let go. Even though you don't feel it, it's already trying to take over the goodness within you. You don't want it to affect the beast.
Should I take an escort with me at least?
If you want, I might have someone for you.
Then we'll be on our way. I'll wait outside for the escort.
Yes, I'll. Mother Teresa? Sure. Sister, may her light shine upon your way. And trust me, Mother Teresa is fully trustworthy. And you see us from the back of the church, a door opens where it seems to be like a private quarters, and kind of like a half ogre woman, large, huge, kind of like yellow skin. She's dressed up as a full plate armor, like a paladin, 100%, no doubt of that. Her arms are like bulky, like she's like a monster of a woman.
Big lady.
Yeah, beautiful face, you know. She's really, really beautiful, even though her huge physicality. And she kind of like doesn't seem to speak at all, actually. You aren't sure why, she just nods. And I'll need you to escort a sister of ours. It will be a quick journey. You can come back here, as you know, easily. That shouldn't be a problem. Just keep an eye on her. I feel the beast on her could go wild in any minute. I'm worried for her. And the large woman kind of nods and kind of speaks with a sign language that I'm not sure if Bruce will be familiar with something like that. But she kind of
I don't see why he would.
Yeah,
No.
she kind of makes some gestures and kind of like this sister Jasmine, nods, and she says, "Yes, it's understandable. Take your time."
Cisco,
Oh, really?
I know sign language.
Oh, wow. Okay, so could you say to her, "I need a few minutes to get ready"? That's what you say. Oh wow! Please take a
You
point.
wait.
Yeah.
You wait 5 minutes, please.
Oh wow! Take a point of
I
personal
go
inspiration.
get ready.
Yeah, take a personal inspiration. That's very, very cool. She kind of nods. Of course, sister. Go on, Andy.
Bruce pretending to be put off by his kind of, and then just starts speaking in Orcish. Well, don't I feel left out?
Oh no.
But he grins through it. He's not
Yeah.
bothered. He's just eh.
With a 17, surprisingly, the High Priestess Jasmine replied to you in Orcish. You could never be left out. Something like that, I guess.
Imagine Bruce's Orcish sounds really strangely accented as well.
Yeah, like he will be like an Englishman speaking, kind of like on holidays in a Middle Eastern country, I guess. I don't know. Okay. And as Mother Teresa goes back and gets ready, you are left with her. At this point, Remy is still outside waiting. Remy, make a wisdom saving throw as you're waiting outside. As you look towards Saloon and the moon, you feel the light kind of shining upon you. You're on mute, Lucky. If you're talking.
Oh, that was ruins. It was I rolled a 4, so it'd be +9. So what? 13?
13. Yeah. You feel like you want to transform again. It's like something you are fighting. Kind of like inexplicably, as you look at the moon, you feel this wildness. You do feel that sometimes. It's like the beast within wants to hunt, wants blood. And it's kind of like a really strong feeling this time. But as the moon of Saloon shines upon you, you manage to resist it this time. But it makes you worried. Sometimes you can't control it. It's been years since you were actually lose control of it, but tonight you feel it. It's just like this hunger for blood. Your mouth waters just the thought of it, and it makes you really worried for a second. And you feel potentially it's the book is doing that to you. Unseen to you, Remy, as you are not looking towards it, but if anyone were to look inside your backpack, the book is actually rooting inside it with these black veins almost from the inside, kind of expanding into your backpack. Like he was doing where you first found it, that it had kind of like controlled the demi-plane. There was roots growing into the floor. So it's slowly starting to do that in your backpack. Unbeknownst to you. Will Remy react mentally? What will be she thinking as this happens? And then we move back to Bruce and then we end the scene.
I imagine she's probably just scared of herself. She'll shudder a little bit and look for her escort to come and just simply nod and say, "We must be on our way quickly."
Yeah. It takes no time. Mother Teresa kind of like exits the church in a kind of regal way, like walking in a straight line as well, perfect straight line, with so much confidence on her. Her hair is kind of tied back now into like a large plait. You see her whole long hair almost past her waist, and she's
a rogue, right?
She's a paladin. Yeah.
I'm being an ass.
I know. I get you. But yes, she nods to you, Bruce, as she passes by you and the sister exiting the church, and kind of makes like a symbol, kind of like something that all the followers of Saloon will do, some kind of like a moon kind of circlet into the air, kind of with this kind of reverence line. And his mother does the same. She looks towards you, Bruce, expecting you to do it too.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind
he's
of like
he's not done
it's kind of like a moon circle. I imagine something like this, something like that, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he mimics it. He's not.
Amazing.
He's never done it before, so he's like, I hope I get this right. Yeah.
Yeah, she kind of nods and she exits. And at that point, Remy, as you are outside, you see her kind of exiting, and once more, this bridge made out of pure moonlight kind of like almost goes lower, allowing you to exit this floating tower as you both go into the night of the city, if that's what you will be doing. We say goodbye to Remy for now. Nicely played,
Goodbye,
Lucky.
Remy.
Yeah, that was amazing, very nice. And you are left on your own, Bruce, with her.
I apologize, Lady Jasmine. I really just came to give you a debrief on what had happened, and to accompany Remy here since she carries such a potentially dangerous cargo. It's good to see you're keeping well.
Yes, thank you, brother. As I said, she's so proud of you. Keep up the good work.
I can only try. Right, well, I hate to cut this short. It's been a day. I'm exhausted.
I understand. Let's just quickly pray once more. And
Of course,
then
of course.
go in your way, and I will, if you were ever need me, take this. And she gives you like a gem. Oh, what happened? Like a kind of like a diamond-like gem. This is a stone of sending. You may use it once per day. You may contact me. You may contact whoever you wish.
Anyone I wish.
Yes.
Oh, that's quite potent. I thank you.
Right. It's not a gift enough to repay all the things you do. Oh no, I'm not sure if you can hear my parrot in the background. I'm crazy.
You have a parrot?
Yes.
You're a bird person?
We have a parrot. Yes, we are now.
I've always heard that bird people are rather mad. Bruce will have a chuckle to himself.
Yeah, you see the owl on top of a saloon's kind of like statue, kind of almost like winks to you for a second. Yeah.
I might be in the wrong place after all. I prefer cats.
Yeah. Me too. She kind of whispers in your ear, but don't tell anyone. Looking towards the owl. Yeah. And you
not a word.
Right. And she kind of giggles for a little bit, and you stay a little bit and have a prayer with her.
Mm-hmm.
And as you do, make a religion check. You have advantage on this check.
Oh my god, I need it because I'm not good at religion checks. Soft 20. Holy shit. I need that advantage. It'd been a 9 otherwise.
As you kind of focus on this, for a second you feel that your hand kind of glows with this kind of unusual silvery kind of like moonlight, and you feel like the mother has bestowed a blessing upon you.
Ooh.
You are able to cast spiritual weapon at 4th level 5 times. Once you use it 5 times, it goes away, the blessing. But you are able to cast it 5 times at a 4th level, so it's 2d8 instead of 1d8. Just to repay you, and you feel it that is kind of like a repayment for what you're doing for her.
What was that? Sorry, can you just repeat that?
Yeah, so
I'll make it for you, Andy.
Oh, thank you, sir. A spiritual weapon at 4th level. Yeah, 4th level spiritual weapon,
Yeah.
5 times, and it's like a blessing. So after you use it 5 times, the blessing goes away.
He'll nod in acknowledgement, and he'll stand. And if Jasmine is still in prayer, he'd quietly take his leave. If he's not, he'll say his goodbyes, and he'll be on his way.
Yeah, she kind of like stops for a second. Been a pleasure, brother. Hope to see you soon again. Always nice to see you.
Thank you, my
have a
lady.
great energy. It's very refreshing. And she kind of does like a smile.
I suppose I'm rather a unique case amongst the Selunite clergy.
Keep up the good work and Godspeed. She looks towards your hand for a second as she noticed this moon glow. And she smiles.
Is that the blessing?
Yeah. As she sees that there has been something happen to you. And she smiles even more. Kind of with recognition.
May Saloon light your way. He'll turn and
Likewise.
he'll take his leave.
Yeah, and she does again this kind of symbol and kind of like does the once more.
There we go. And he leaves.
Amazing. As you are leaving, just one last time, as you look back towards the statue of Selûne, the biggest one on the church, make a perception check just quickly.
Your thing. That's an 18.
You think to yourself that the owl has moved. It feels that he's in a slightly different position. His head feels like he's looking towards you now, but you aren't sure. It's made out of a stone, and it gives you that kind of like deja vu kind of feeling, like this has happened to me before. I've been here before in this same situation, and it makes you almost feel like a funny, rewarding sensation as you are walking away, almost like you know.
An inner warmth.
Yeah, like pride. And as you walk away once more, leaving these huge gates, doors made out of like a white kind of bleached style wood of some sort, the doors almost open automatically as they know you are leaving almost, and then this staircase made of moonlight also descends all the way as you see the city of Neverwinter. Night has taken the city. There is still things happening. You see a few shady figures on the corners. There is working girls. There is debauchery, excess, partings going on. Not your cup of tea, let's say.
Well,
not anymore right now, let's say.
Since integrating with Bruce is now thinking, maybe another day. Maybe another day.
All right. And we cut back to you guys as you, Ruin, and Ziggy have finished your errands. Same with you, Harold, after selling those gems, and Yagu, whatever you've been doing. All of you are reunited after a while. It's getting quite late at night. It's kind of like near midnight at this point. Is it anything you guys like to do as you are on the Bleach Leviathan in your finest room within the Bleach Leviathan? I'll leave it to you. If you guys want to have any conversations or anything, you are back all there.
If possible, would it be okay if Ruin approached Harold? Would it be?
Sure.
Ruin's gonna walk up to you, and he's got both his hands behind his back, kind of like this, and he's gonna go, Harold, are you busy?
Not at the moment, no. What's up?
Could you step outside for a couple minutes? Just to talk. No jokes this time. No pranks.
Okay. And Errol just steps outside. All right, here we go.
Okay. You know, I really appreciate what you and the others did to bring me back. I was thinking about it all day today.
Okay, well, I mean, you're very important for stopping the Lady of Dragons, and well, you did die because of her and not because of anything necessarily too stupid you did, although it was kind of stupid to try to contact her. But anyway, look, just no problem. Just try to take your own life a bit more seriously from now on. We don't have enough devils to rob to keep bringing you back. Elementals, technically, but I'm calling him devil anyway because I'm too lazy.
Let's say that that you, Herald, knowing Ruin, assume that that's what happened. I hate to do this, but on game you don't actually sure what happened to why Ruin was
I thought
killed.
we figured that. Wait, like before we went out there, we literally figured out that he was contacting her. That I remember I made a nat 20 on some checks.
It was kind of like
we did figure that out.
Yeah, like pretty much, there was no 100% proof. I'm just saying, like it makes sense and it's probably a very, very good supposition and it's the right one, but you are not 100% sure though, just to just make it a bit more mysterious because Ruin forgot what happened. So you get a very strong reassuring feeling that that's what's happened, and you're right, but you're not 100%. Just to clarify.
Okay, I'll just roll with that. Anyway,
No, sorry.
yes. So, Ruin, just take your life a bit more seriously, is what I'm trying to say.
And I will. Can't really take this for granted because if I did, it'd be kind of a slap in the face for all the work you guys have done. And you remember a while back when you wanted this dagger, and he'll pull out the regular old dagger.
Yeah.
Well, you were right about one thing. This thing's kind of a piece of crap, isn't it? And he'll stow it back in his shirt pocket.
Sure.
So, I wanted to get you a dagger that would be better for you. And he'll pull out the new dagger that he bought. Or actually, it's a poorly wrapped present. Sorry, spoiler alert. It's a poorly wrapped present. It's got like a really shitty bow on top. And he'll put it into your hands.
And then I'll just hold it. Okay.
Anyways, if you tell the others I gave you this gift, I'll fucking kill you.
I mean, you're free to try, but Errol's just gonna slowly undo the bow, just...
I'll look up.
Alright, and then Errol's just gonna do a deep dive. Alright, let's see what splashes me in the face right now. And then Errol opens it, and I'm assuming it's just like the dagger that you bought. He's like, oh.
Yeah, it's a
genuine item.
Picture it's like a very ornate dagger. On the back of it, it's got like ridged edges. On the front of the belly of the blade, it's nicely sharpened. But the dagger itself, on the handle, has like a green handle.
This is nice. Thank you. That is a genuine surprise.
It was very expensive. I also had to
imagine.
I also had to give him the staff for it, so we probably shouldn't stay in Baldur's Gate for very long.
You mean Neverwinter, just to...
Neverwinter, fuck, you're right. Yeah. But anyways...
I mean, side note, it's better that we got rid of that thing, I guess, but thank you. And then Errol will just take the dagger. You're just giving me this.
Well, I mean, if you want to give me something back...
I mean, I know how much you love gold, I guess. I just made a deposit, but...
No,
anyway...
you don't... Errol, I'm just kidding. It's a gift for you. Eventually, I want to do something for the others, but I know you wanted the dagger. I know it's not as cool as that poison dagger, but it's probably cooler, actually. It's a dragon's. It was stuck in a dragon's hoard.
Take a point of
the more
inspiration
means
for
I
the
have,
group.
the better. But look, thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah,
And he's
take a
just gonna-
point of inspiration for the group. That was the best possible ruin. As I giving you a personal inspiration, lucky already, just take it for the group. As that was the
So 3
ruin
for the
asking for
inspiration.
something back after a gift is just something that is just deserves an inspiration.
Oh, a group inspiration.
Yeah, please.
Yep. So what's the dagger called? Then I can add it to the inventory.
Dragon's Wrath Dagger.
Okay. Thank you. And Errol to say, thank you.
It's gonna be the
Huh.
purple one, by the way. I don't know
Okay.
if there's any other.
And then Errol will just go back inside, unless there's something else. Otherwise, I'm gonna head back inside and get ready to head out. You know, rearrange some arrows, cope with other stuff.
Actually, there is one more question I wanted to ask. Did you guys ever figure out anything about that vampire that was trying to kill you?
Oh, yeah. The one right before you died.
Yeah, that one.
Nah, they, to my knowledge, as player Joey, they are pretty much all died, and judging by the fact that they wanted me so much, we can make some guesses that they were about Fae or something like that. I'm just trying to really accurate information.
Yeah, you actually you actually saw kind of like they all had the tattoos, like the one that you sometimes manifest yourself.
Right. Well,
Why is it you think they want to kill you so badly? I mean, they've known about you for years, and yes, you've killed numerous red wizards, but why now after your tattoos show up, why are they now interested in you?
I'm assuming because when Max Horrigan died, that probably put an upset in a lot of them. Plus, I mean, who knows? It was bound to have happened eventually. I just got really lucky that I was always somewhere that wasn't here. So it doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
Okay. Well, just be careful in the future, okay?
I'm used to it, but I appreciate it. It just, weird saying thank you to you. But anyway, still though, you have a good one, and we'll see you in a bit.
All right. Thank you.
And
then Ruin
yeah.
will back inside.
All right, and you return to your room at this point. Is anything else anyone would like to do before you hit the long rest button?
Bruce will do his usual ritual that he's copying from watching Aki for ages to the Traveller before turning in. I think he'll sleep in a bed this time rather than sleep on the roof.
Amazing.
Max
Okay.
And Cisco, I just wanted to ask just really quickly. Attunement rules, unattuning, and attuning. How does that work exactly? Is it like an hour to unattune and an hour to reattune?
So yeah, I think as per the rules, as is a long rest, I'm not really too bothered. But I think the rules are that it takes an hour to actually de-attune from an item. Mo and I were checking it at some point I can't remember for exactly what, but yeah, I think that's how it works. And then it takes another hour to attune from an item.
Gotcha. And
To be
I'm gonna
discussed,
take
you
an hour.
know, it's kind of like questionable. So let's see. We could always figure it out in a slightly different way if needed be.
I was gonna take a second to de-attune or unattune from my belt of dwarven kind, and I was gonna offer it up to the group saying, does anyone want this? I'd rather have this dagger instead of the belt. It's a more reliable form of damage. It's the specifically the belt of dwarven kind.
If no one else wants it, Ruin will
Yeah,
wait.
I'll give it to Ruin. Yeah.
Did anyone else want it though? Maybe Yagu?
I'm already fully attuned to stuff.
Did Yagu want it? Your mic's muted, Mark.
Sorry. Yeah, no. Like my attunements are still full until I get rid of these swords, but it's fine.
Okay, and
I
I've
don't
lost
need it.
my tattoo, so this will kind of help.
Yeah, it's the blue one. It's a belt of dwarven kind. If you can, I'm sure you could find it, but
Yeah, I got it.
oh, you got it. Then I can take it off of my inventory.
Yeah, but Ruin will shave every fucking day that beard grows.
Oh yeah, the fair of the beard. That's funny. Okay.
126 hit points now.
Yeah, I figured you could use the con more than I could.
Yeah, I've got a
Nice.
19 to con now. Or a +4.
Yeah, good.
And advantage on charisma.
Just quickly, as you are kind of there interacting, you notice that Mossy seems to be slightly more quiet than usually.
That's a surprise since I've never heard Mossy talk before. But,
Yeah, no,
sure.
I mean, like in terms of movement,
You're-
like he seems very. Perhaps you could assume, make a animal handling check, even though he's not really an animal, but let's call it something like that. That will be a form of insight.
Give me 1 second. I might
Mhm.
have like speak to talk.
Talk to
plants or
Moss.
something.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Like I speak to animals. I
Yeah,
don't speak
that
to
will
plants on
actually.
3rd level.
That will actually work, I'll say, on this instance, just to keep it as he's kind of some kind of. I'm not really sure we have. He's more like a plant, but he's also a living creature at the same time. So let's say that he's a mix between the two. So either of those will work.
Sure, then yeah, I will. I don't have spells, and yeah, I'm just gonna use a 2nd level spell to do the keep you, so I don't have to waste 10 minutes.
Okay. How does it look like when you cast this spell? Where you guys there see? I assume Jago goes to a little bit. This room is so huge that you could actually be in one corner of the room and no one will even see you if they are on the other, sleeping on the near the bed. So the loungy area is like a large open plan, kind of almost like a flat itself, like a huge flat.
It's not really much of. Doesn't look like anything. You just hear Joku make like. Have you ever heard a turtle make like this sound?
Yeah. Okay. Oh wow. Like
Basically, that's what everyone will just constantly hear as he will
Yep,
talk to the
yep.
planet. These.
Glad I'm not there.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, and you kind of hear like, "What's up, dude? You right there, man?"
Yeah. What's up with you?
I don't know, man. It's been a hard day, huh? I'm exhausted.
Yeah, it was
man.
crazy.
What did you do to me, man? Feel weird. I don't get it.
Choco tries to. I'll just make a history. See if I can figure out anything. Will 70 help me refresh my mind to know what?
Yeah,
I might have done.
You remember at some point when you were fighting, there was Mossy. There was a moment that you felt that he almost took a hit, and there was an interaction with an item that he was quite close to, and he felt like almost like he actually was damaged a little bit during this long, everlasting combat, pretty much.
Got it. Like you okay? Like
Yeah, man.
I can heal and such. Does that work on you?
I don't know, man. You're the priest. I'm just a piece of moss, you know. I know nothing.
And Joko will try to reach his back, but he can't because, well, big as shell. And he tries to, cast Cure Wounds. He's like, ah, shit, that's... Oh wait, I got one of these potions that I got from those guys earlier, and he will just give him the potion of healing that he got.
As you give the potion to him, he says,
I have 5, by the way. What the
Wow.
fuck happened? Okay.
wow. I never really told you this, man, but when you're sleeping, I love going in your face. And you kind of feel like a bit of moss kind of like growing for a second in your cheek.
And like before, people visited me at the lake. I never cleaned myself, so I look kind of like a moss monster anyway. So I barely mind it. It kind of feels like a beard. That's what I assume it feels like. Beard.
From now on, as per today, once per day, you can use a reaction to make a dexterity saving throw. This is 16. On a success, you can deflect some of the damage and give it back. Using Moss's new shine, as you see that he starts looking much bigger and kind of grows into your shell. So once per day you can make a dexterity saving throw. This is 16. If you are successful, you can actually ricochet half of the damage back to a creature once per day.
Neat.
Is that restricted to melee or ranged?
Let's say range, actually, just to make it. Actually, no. Let's say both. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Both?
Yeah, both. Yeah, just once though.
Okay.
Just for future references, yeah.
Yeah. So imagine a dragon breath kind of hits on you. You could potentially deflect half of it. I don't know if Mossy will deflect that, but who knows? You feel it. Yeah.
Imagine getting power words killed by Vicky later on, and Mossy's just like, no.
Oh my god. Mark, that's genius.
Yeah, and
Well, I think it has to be like an attack roll, so power word kill just isn't an attack roll. I don't know, actually. That's just.
Yeah, it'll have to be an attack roll. Yeah, I'll say, just to make it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wild sport.
Well, I don't know, actually. That's Cisco's thing.
Yeah, so it will be like you turning, and then somehow Mossy will be. He might get a little bit damaged. He will never die. He will get a bit tired again after doing that, and that's what he feels like at the moment. All right, man. Thank you. It was a pleasure chatting with you. If you need anything, I'm here. Okay? Yeah, man.
Yeah, I know you. For some reason you left me. Yeah, cool. Thanks.
That's
I guess.
okay, man. You're my hero, you know.
Oh wait, that's yeah. Thanks. You're kind of cool as well, even though you only costed me 1 gold cent. But thank you.
You feel for a second this kind of like almost like a morning dew on the mist. Like you think that he's so touched by it that there's a little bit of a tear. That will be his kind of way of crying, you know. So it's like a wet moss kind of sensation, like a morning dew. Yeah, amazing. Anything else that anyone wants to do, actually?
Could I do just one more thing? And then that'll be the end of it?
Yeah, of course. This is you guys. You do you.
But I want to wait till everyone's asleep, kind of. Well, not kind of, definitely.
You guys tell me if you are all asleep, that could be happening. Well, Errol will be meditating.
Yes.
He doesn't really sleep. But we call meditation like a form of you closing your eyes and just kind of like staying like a kind of like a monk kind of style, kind of cross legs. I imagine something like that, and just relaxing, you know.
If everyone's asleep, then all I want to do is, if I can, I'll open all the doors, but like just a crack open. I want to put like the Deathly Token amulet in front of Ziggy's room. The Filter of Love, I'll put it in Yagu's room. Lord knows what he could do with that.
Oh god.
And in Bruce's room, I want to put Aki's old sword, the Serpent's Fang.
Oh.
I want to put that on the inside of the door. I'll rest against the wall. But that way, everyone got a gift or a thank you from Ruin. All right, so everyone has their stuff.
I take it all back. Ruin's lovely.
Oh wow!
It's like Father Christmas today. Really amazing. We're loving it. It's the Ruin's congenial era. That's why.
Being killed twice, but
Yeah, dying can change a man.
Well,
Even a dragon.
twice. This is technically the second fucking time you died. Technically.
Yeah. Not even no, it's that death. But yeah, he'll leave all of them down at the crack of the doors, and just a little like handwritten note. It'll just say thank you guys on each of the notes, and that's it.
Amazing. I love that. And then once more, Ruin, you start to feel so tired. It's been a long day. You feel unusual though. Like you're not really alone, and that feeling keeps lingering on you. And intrinsically you know there is a peace as you look at your hands, even though the pieces of bark were removed by Errol. You see that the wounds on your fingers are not really healing as they should. And you sense the presence of the bagman, almost his voice within your bag of holding, like he's there. And it's like a feeling of being watched, like a constant feeling of being watched.
Hello. Bagman, was it? Are you watching me?
There is no response. Do you want to open your bag of holding and have a look?
Just a crack.
Okay. Make a perception check.
$19.
As you look into your bag of holding, you feel ever so tired, like your eyes are almost closing, and your mind goes completely blank. If anyone was looking from the outside, you see Ruin getting inside the bag of holding, and the bag of holding dropping on the floor. But for you, Ruin, you're just looking into
What
the
did I
darkness,
just tell you?
and the darkness feels so comforting, like almost like a mother's embrace. But in the morning, everything is back to normal, Ruin. You don't have a memory of it. But out of game, you did sleep inside the bag of holding inexplicably, as there is no air there. Who knows how that is happened, and you were not alone.
Oh shit.
That was close. Not again. Not again. So, right, you know what? We've done this twice now. We just cut our losses.
Lucky, just make another character.
Yeah, fuck this.
You're determined to
Lucky, make another
die.
character, man. Like that would have been a wrench.
I just have an image of the bagman kind of holding the little fairy, like nurturing it, like he's like a little baby, you know? Like that would be so fucking scary, so creepy, the creepiest thought ever. Like just kind of like rocking
He'll
him,
get Eldritch. He'll get Eldritch Blast if he rocks me.
Yes. Amazing.
I might be nice, but I'm not nice enough to be held.
Like almost like a doll, you know, like a little his baby doll kind of thing. Amazing. Cool. And if you all are cool with it, you can hit the long rest button as you all have a beautiful fine rest. And yeah. In the morning, it's a beautiful day. The city is fully alive. All the purples and blacks of the night become slowly oranges, reds, until it's a beautiful, bright day. Could someone roll a D100? Let's see what the weather is like.
I could do it.
Yeah.
Let's see, it should come up. That's a 30, just flat.
Okay. As you look into the outside, actually, it is kind of like starts sunny, but then the clouds kind of overtake the sky pretty quickly, and the whole day is kind of like a grayish. Even though you can see that the sun is shining behind the clouds. It's one of those days, but it's not really. The sun is not really hitting your skin at all. It's just completely covered with a very bright, shiny clouds kind of thing, gray, but bright at the same time, if you know what I mean. And you wake.
Ignore these rules. I'm trying to do something.
Yeah, no worries. And you awake to a new day. As you look, Ruan is peacefully sleeping one by one. Ziggy, you mentioned before that you seem to wake up quite early, don't you? What will be your morning routine as the day starts?
I don't think I've ever mentioned that.
I'm just
Okay.
making it up just to give you some conversation because you haven't spoken all fucking session so far. So,
Here's your chance.
yeah. So
Yeah.
what will be your
I
morning
haven't had a
routine?
reason to speak.
I know.
But
I'm
I
giving
guess,
you one now. That's fine. Let's say that
I
today
guess, like,
you wake up a bit earlier and you're contemplating everyone. Errol is already up doing his normal routines too, as he meditates. But
I guess Ziggy will be preparing for the day, mainly doing a quick spirit session to gather a new spell. I believe he's going to pick Wither and Bloom for the day. I read it, I thought that could be cool, that could be handy. So he's mainly just going to be doing a tarot card reading of the day, hoping that will go well, and that's really it. That takes about an hour, so he'll probably just be doing that.
amazing. I will imagine you just kind of like putting all the cards on this kind of whatever shape, perhaps like a cross with all these different cards on it and one in the middle, that kind of style. Amazing. Anyone else would like to do anything? As if that's while Ziggy does that for an hour, or should we?
The only other thing I'll do is I'll just check if they're selling the boots of Elvenkind here. That'll be about it. If
Make
not,
a fate roll.
okay. I'm gonna roll high. Let me see. High. That's an 11.
Yeah, that is high. As the day starts, you have the whole morning for yourself. You could try to look for a Bulls of Elvenkind as you go from shop to shop. Even in the morning, as you potentially get maybe some breakfast or something like that for the group. I don't know if that will be something Errol will do, but it could be like
I'll
a
just,
morning.
before I leave,
Mhm.
berry. Everyone gets a berry. Berry.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, Harold, as he looks towards where the breakfast table is, where he can see something that he'd much prefer. He'll pop it into his bag.
4 berries that are gone. I say it because they go away with every 24 hours. So, anyway, yeah. So I'm just checking if the boots are on sale or anything like that.
Yeah.
They're here.
So yeah, you find one. We can do this off the screen. Just find out how much
Okay.
it costs. Do a 10% discount off from them, and we'll sort it out at some point. Let's say for now that you found them and you have them, and then we'll sort it out later if that's okay with you.
Okay. Yep.
All right, and I just keep to this. The day goes without events unless anyone wants to do anything specific. We could move to the evening. If that's okay.
Bruce will see the sword with the little notes, and
of course, you
without
find
saying
your
anything,
presence in the morning. Yeah,
you'll
that's a good point.
you'll walk up to Ruin and not even say a word, but just sort of give him a nod and a smile, and put one sort of hand on his shoulder, give it a squeeze, and you'll walk back to where breakfast is.
Amazing. The rest of you find
actually-
whatever else Ruin has left for you as well. I should mention that.
I want to out of like it's not important. I want to give my 2 potions of healing to Bruce because I feel like he needs them more than I do.
Oh, thank you. Hey, you've already given me a great deal there, Ruin. Are you sure?
Yeah, I've hardly ever used potions, Bruce. I'm usually gonna be hiding in the back now, especially after I lost my my tattoo, I think I'm gonna try and stay away from the front lines now.
Well, I have unintentionally been hoarding potions of healing, the regular ones. I have 5 now.
Yeah, no, I shouldn't have to use them. Oh, and actually one more thing, and I'll throw my chime of opening at Ziggy.
Okay, very, very forthcoming today. How many charges does that have again?
9 out of 10.
So it's only used 1.
Yeah. Yeah, that should about cover everything. I kind of realized that y'all might need some more stuff than I do sometimes.
Quite a big step for you, Ruin.
Not really. I mean, I've always been giving and nice to you guys.
A dragon parting from his horde. Quite a big deal.
Think of it as a investment.
If you plan on dying again, I'm probably gonna be tempted very hard to not bring you back.
Be careful then.
Not planning on dying anytime soon. No worries. I promise you guys.
Just because it's been quite a hassle, in the nicest way possible.
I could imagine. But no. So, on to business. What are our plans for the day?
Well, I
Verglas
believe we
many
have to deal with
cultists
these.
alive.
Yes, but that's apparently an issue for tonight. I mean, I guess today our day is free for us.
We got a free day for once?
Apparently.
Might be worth sticking around for the day so they know where to find us. I have a suspicion that we're getting word from them sooner rather than later.
Did you happen to, by chance, tell them that I was with you guys?
Yes.
We mentioned before anything we had to bring somebody back.
Well, I'm thinking maybe it's best that I'm not mentioned for the rest of the deal. It could be nice to have an outside source.
Yeah, I wouldn't be against that.
I suppose so.
Yeah. Because I know you guys all have those marks on you, right?
Lord's
Yes,
Alliance stuff, yes.
Yeah, I believe it's a bit more than that, mainly because Errol doesn't have a good feeling from that woman, and also I can't seem to teleport without difficulty.
Well, I like my teleporting and my magic, so I would prefer not to be marked like you guys are.
Understandable.
Okay.
I can tell you
Now-
something right away, Ruin. The Chancellor Safina, full of shit.
Most of the people that we usually work with are full of it. Remember that forest? What was it? Fort Gray locked us in a cage for 2 weeks and then told us we needed to work for them.
Hard to forget.
Yeah. I remember hearing your singing for 2 weeks.
I have the voice of an angel, you bastard.
An angel that was drowned in the sewer grates of a cheese grater.
An artist is never appreciated in their time.
Maybe if you'd sang for
It's
another 2
sadly
more
never
weeks.
been your time.
Or 12. It was 12 weeks.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen as he walks away.
Yagu, are you gonna go shopping for anything today in particular?
Like, I was planning on selling stuff, but then I realized it's better to have stuff because that weighs less than gold, so I won't.
Did you need any more gold?
Oh, yes. Wait, let me do math real quick. Only 1,448,520 gold.
Of zeros.
Are you planning on retiring?
Oh, no, I'm just throwing it in this dagger. I forgot why, but it's probably important.
Good to know. As Bruce turns the bag of holding away from you.
I was gonna offer you some gold as an investment, but that's too many zeros for me. Uh, the most I could offer you. Do you want the chalice?
Like, sure, I can always sell it later.
Ruin. He just takes one and says, maybe don't encourage him quite so hard, okay?
I feel like we haven't encouraged him enough, though.
I strongly disagree.
If you want, I mean, you could. You know what, Yagu, you keep those investments going for yourself, actually.
Bruce puts his hand behind his back to give you a stealth fist bump. Just like, oh, thank God.
Yeah. I think I'm actually gonna go buy us some more health potions, or maybe I'll. Yeah, let's go health potion shopping, Yagu. You want to come with me?
Like, sure, but I'm not planning on spending anything.
That's perfectly fine. I'll drag Yagu along with me to go shopping for some.
Okay. Just to remind you as well, you have been given for the mission, let's say that you already have been given that. Each of you, except you, Ruin, who did not join, have a potion of healing as well as part of your early payment. That will be useful for your mission. Let me just check my notes to make sure which potion is it. I believe it was a greater healing. Yeah, greater healing each of you, except you, Ruin.
Ooh,
So
I
you
don't
can
think I
add
added
that
that.
into your
I
inventory.
didn't.
Yeah. So each of you have one.
I didn't add that either.
Yeah.
But Cisco, just check Errol private whenever you got time.
Yeah, of course.
Been trying to figure that out.
All right, then.
Hard time.
Okay. Make a fate roll, guys, for potions to see how many you find and what you find.
I mean, I've added one. Is that okay?
Yeah, no, I mean, you all have one, but Ruin, as you all going shopping for health potions, make a fate roll beforehand.
For
Hi.
them, not us. Okay.
Yeah, just him. Yeah. Okay.
It was.
Sure, that's
Pass.
perfect. Yeah. Roll a d4 and add a +1 to it. This will be the
another
number of potions that you will find.
4.
Yep. So you five potions of healing. There is only regulars available at the moment. As you go to this kind of shop, kind of in one of the markets around the shopping district, kind of like a place. There is like a dwarven woman selling potions. She looks a bit haggish, you know. She's got like this kind of like a witch-like making cookies kind of type of outfit and demeanor to herself, and she's making this special she has potions of healing as well, as you ask.
Hello, ma'am.
Oh, hello. How
I
are
was
you
not-
doing, young one? Oh, very.
I'm doing better now that I've met you.
Oh, that's good to hear. How have you been?
We've been better, but my friend here and I, we're coming here. We wanted to buy that lot of health potions from you.
Oh, that sounds like a good deal. You look quite wealthy. She looks, will you be just you and Yagu? Or is anyone else joining?
If anyone else wanted to tag along.
It's just for the sake of the boots, but I would be shopping around, yeah. I'll tag along with them. Not really saying much.
Oh, yes, you all look quite well off.
Well, speaking of well off, if you were willing to offer us a deal for those health potions over there, maybe we would come back and shop from you some more. We could tell other adventurers that we only shop at your shop.
Oh, that sounds like a good deal. Definitely.
So I was wondering, normally we buy health potions at 45 gold apiece. Would you offer us at 40 gold apiece?
You're so good. Nice trick. Not good enough though. I'm way too old for this.
It's no trick. It's the truth. We've always bought our potions at 45 gold apiece.
Well, this is the city of Guildhand, not whatever place you come from. Here they cost 50 gold, my dear.
Actually, we are a part of a organization. It'd be 45 anyway.
Oh. Could I see some proof of that? Are you buying the potions, my elven friend? Then?
I could if it gets us to move along faster, but as for the proof, I thought, if I remember correctly, I thought it was the tattoos that they basically gave to us, the marks that are like the badge.
Yeah, but
So
they only appear if you want people to see them. So you will have to kind of like put.
Yeah,
they will be
able
there.
to show them.
Yeah,
No problem.
he was doing that.
I'll just do this. I'll just with the back of my hand, it'll show the badge that shows that we're working for Chancellor Sofina.
That's good then. Oh, the Lord's Alliance. Oh, powerful fog. Sure, it is what it is. I don't have a say on this. So sure, I have 5 potions that I brewed recently. They are the finest in town.
So,
Alright, so go on, everyone.
so then would you offer us the potions for 215 gold?
Your negotiations are over, my dear. You are not part of the alliance. If I sell them to you, they will be at 50 gold pieces, I'm afraid.
And there's no way you'd be willing to haggle it with me, or?
No, you're already getting a discount. This is what it is. 45.
So just real
each.
quick, outside of game, is there any way she would be willing to work with me because of the belt dwarven kind?
She's not a dwarf. At least I don't think so.
He did say she was a dwarf.
Yeah, she is a dwarf. Yeah.
Never mind.
Just because now that you're getting a 10% off of things, there will be no juggling. You're already getting a 10%. At least for now, right now, just to move it forward. You're already getting it cheaper than it should be. I think it will be fair for now, right?
Okay, so 220 gold then.
Whatever 45 times 5 is. I'm not very good at math, and I don't have a calculator right here with me.
It's 225 according to my math.
Yeah,
I was trying to cheat. I'm not gonna lie.
I know
to you.
you are. That's why. Please don't, man. Come on, be nice.
225.
Yeah, just not good.
Sorry about that, Lucky. I didn't know if negotiations are going well. That's why I just went with the 10%.
That's why you never give the enemy a calculator.
That's why you should be part of the Lost Alliance, but you are not. So it's not a lot I can really do there, just to make it fair.
That's fine. I'll fork over 225 gold to Errol. We'll give it to her.
I'll just give it to her.
Let's just say also, Errol, that you buy the boots and we'll think of the price later, if that's okay with you. I need to log into my other computer and my phone, and I'm unable to at the moment. So let's just say that you have them, and we'll discuss the price later. That's okay with you.
Okay. We can do that.
Whatever the price of the boots are, Ruin will pay for them.
If you pay with them, they will be not getting the 10%.
No. He'll pay.
You could give him your money. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'll give him just 2,500 gold for now.
Yeah, we'll discuss the price, so we'll think about it.
Oh, in that case, I also want boots of elven kind then.
Okay, take 2,500 gold.
Ready?
Yeah.
Make
Why
a
did that work?
Too, as well. Yago?
No, I don't really want them.
No, okay.
No, just go, you can
Like
take
previously, you didn't want to give me the money.
Well, it's because Bruce was there, and I didn't want Bruce to see that you were given an allowance.
Oh.
Because he'd know that right now you're off limits on the money bag.
Bruce sneezes. I feel a disturbance in the force.
Then I will add way too much money to my inventory.
All right.
Thanks.
All right. Anyway,
I'm gonna waste it immediately.
Amazing. All right. It's been a pleasure making business with you, my friend. Thanks for your patronage.
No problem.
You okay, weird lady? Was a weird voice for a dwarf. Bye bye.
Oh, don't be racist. No, we all don't sound the same. And unless you guys want to do anything else, we'll move to forward in time a little bit.
Yeah, let's do it.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
As the first night, as you're walking through the streets of Neverwinter, looking around, you feel that this, as I'll just read a bit of text that is here, why not? The city of Neverwinter stands proudly on the Sword Coast, west north of the Desaline Valley. 50 years ago, the city was nearly destroyed by an eruption of Mount Hotnow, that you know already. Today, the city stands mostly rebuilt. Its bustles of skilled tradespeople, intrepid adventurers, and hardy working townsfolk. Leadership in Neverwinter falls to Fort Fitzgerald, Lord Protector of the city, and your employer as well. Yeah, the city lacks a formal full militia. There is a lot of guards and different type of hired police, mainly mercenaries, as you are. The Lord's Alliance kind of keep secure the city. There is all the different organizations working here, but in terms of the city themselves, there is no guards as such that belong to the city. Everyone is hired here by the different councils and organizations. And you are keeping the city secure. After the first day, everything goes without any events, so we move forward one day.
No bloody luck. We don't really have much to go on, do we?
Wait, so we're going into a new day?
Yeah, new day. Nothing happens. You are all night, well, a few hours of the night patrolling, and the day goes by without anything that you find as you try to hear for rumors, inspect the city, and nothing. You don't have any clues of anything, nothing to hear. There is no rumors of the cult or anything happening at all today.
Need to trying to think the sort of people who would hear things. Like taverns, brothels with the homeless, maybe. They get ignored quite a lot.
I have an idea.
You're gonna break in and see your locksmith?
No.
Oh.
That wouldn't work. I have an idea that would completely work a lot better than that. And you know what? This is an idea that I'm sorry, I don't want to be that guy, but I don't think a turtle could understand. And Ziggy will make his ears.
When have you never wanted to be that guy?
Okay, just hear me out. Ziggy will just make his ears larger.
Oh God!
It's genius.
It's
love
foolproof.
It is
Absolutely.
foolproof.
You know what else? I'll take you. We'll fly into the air, and I'll just spin you around. You can hear everything.
Yes, go for it.
Let's go.
Damn it.
After this doesn't work, we'll fly into the air, turn in for the night. I guess.
Around. Clearly, you wasn't flying. Clearly, you weren't flying high enough or low enough.
Your ears aren't big enough.
Right.
Hold still. I'll make them bigger.
I don't think it's the issue with my ear. Go for it.
Just start pulling on your ears.
Don't do that. They can do that themselves.
Okay, sorry then. Let's go.
Damn it.
Okay. After this doesn't work, fly into the air, turn in for the night. Okay, so generally, I know that you might have something already in mind, Cisco, but I think tomorrow, like Bruce is thinking, speak to people, go to places where they're likely to hear, gossip, things, like taverns, brothels, speaking to folk who are living rough on the streets, that kind of thing.
Clearly you weren't flying
Yeah,
high enough for the
amazing.
moment.
Ears aren't big enough. All right. Anything else? Troops.
I don't think it's the issue with my ears. I
Stop
don't know.
pulling
I
on
mean,
your
I
ears.
assume Ziggy will use his changeling abilities and also his glamour dama to try and like look like maybe some part of like maybe a probably look like a victim ready to be easily abused by a cult. Maybe even just look like some like dark individual, I suppose.
This will be the second
recruited or something.
second day. Make a charisma check, Ziggy. I'll give you advantage. Everyone, let's do it as a group check. Everyone makes a charisma.
And Ziggy's got our advantage as
We
well.
could do persuasion, yeah.
I think my
If you
roll 20
prefer.
is being a bit like my
Oh,
BL
nice.
20 is still being a bit painful, so it didn't roll at advantage, but I rolled it twice.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if I'm near Ziggy, so I don't know if I still get the advantage from his map or not, from his candle.
Natural 20.
Hey.
Your natural 20 is just as good as my natural 15.
But it's natural.
Yeah.
Oh, natural.
Oh,
wow,
natural,
look at that,
exactly.
Look at those rolls. Okay. This will be a group check. So in there you have 1 success, 2 successes, a natural 20 counts as 2. So yeah, you got 4 successes pretty much there. You hear different rumors as you speak to the right people. As you mentioned, you speak to homeless, working girls, thieves guild, different people that look shady and start asking questions around. And you discovered that underneath the city there is ruins and a network of tunnels and kind of like a maze of the old structure from centuries and old ruins all underneath Neverwinter, and potentially they could have been used by anyone who wanted to be hidden but not that hidden and able to come in and out into the city as they wanted to. And that's kind of like the thing that you get from that.
This is a big lead we have then. Right, that's interesting. Here's a question. Do we wish to send a message to Chancellor Safina, or do we just continue with our investigation ourselves?
I would rather just continue with the investigation. I would rather not have to interact with that woman, but that's just me personally.
Same.
I'm inclined
Dog's
to...
weird.
Yes, she does. Ziggy?
I'm not particularly too interested on her either. I'd rather just like to be out of the city as quickly as possible.
Right. Well, I think that's the votes are cast then. So, tomorrow we go investigate, or do we want to go there now?
I mean, I'm fully prepped to go there now, but it's up to you guys. How you feel?
I'm happy to go now.
As you all kind of
What
having
time
that conversation, in terms of time, it's around 10 p.m. in the evening already, but I need all of you to make a perception check, if that's okay, please.
Okay. Perception.
Yes.
And I'm gonna make it advantage because I'm right next to Ziggy.
Look at that. Not good
So-
20 from Ziggy.
Oh damn. Ziggy got the nat 20.
Natural 20
And
from
then-
Ruin.
Oh my god.
We're,
He's back.
we're
Ruin's
just
back.
going through these today.
Amazing. Fucking hell. Nice. Okay, let's wait. Wow.
2 nat
Yeah.
20.
2 nat 20s. That's sensational. The DC will be 15 for this. But those of you who obviously have above 20 will clearly hear it and find the direction. You hear a scream coming from a nearby alley, clearly. Well, not that nearby, enough for you guys who roll really high to hear it, but not the others. And you sense that on an alley going north, there was like a woman's scream near, a few blocks away.
Wait, I can hear that. Bruce, Ruin, can you also hear that?
Yes, I did.
Of course
hear
I
something.
can.
What direction?
1 second. I'll make my ears a bit bigger and listen again.
Yeah. Damn it.
I thought you got a natural 20.
Yeah, you got you know
No,
it's
it's
northeast.
the ears.
Yeah, just with your super
Northeast,
ears,
I think.
northeast. Yeah.
Yeah. With
If
my
that's the
super
case-
ears, it's northeast.
If that's the case, Bruce would just be out there. Boom, he's gone. He's like, oh, that doesn't sound good.
Oh,
And
crap.
he's off. He's out. He's gone. And he's pretty quick. Movement speed
Yes.
40. So
Well, Harold would try to catch up with you because movement speed 50 because scarf.
fuck, forgot about that. You're not giving the bet to Yagu yet. Come on.
Ziggy will. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Ziggy will move at 30 feet because his ears are slowing him down.
I love that. Go ahead,
There's a
Tammy.
blessing and a curse to these ears.
Absolutely.
You
Yeah.
guys are crazy.
Wind
today.
resistance.
Yeah.
So those of you who got a natural 20, make a survival check at advantage. Those of you who did get below 20, make a survival check straight roll. Just to
What
make
if I
sure.
got above a 20 but it's not a natural?
Yeah. If anyone above a 20 is also advantage.
Okay. Okay.
another
Survival, you
16.
said.
Nice. It's like a
Ooh,
group
That's a
thing.
16 either way.
Yeah, no, you already have 3 successes. Amazing, yeah. Cool. Yeah, very good rolls.
Hey, Yagu, a 19. Yes.
All of you start running.
Finally catching up to you guys.
Yeah, definitely catching up quite quickly. And as you do kind of like run and run, you find this alley, and in there you see a horse. You hear a horse name as in the stream. There is a carriage, but near this carriage, as the carriage passes quite fast, you realize that the sound comes from a slender woman. She's clad on a light leather armor of a scout investigator. Clutched in her arms, you see a dead body of a human man clad in a tattered grey robe. The man and the woman bear a striking resemblance to each other. And you see that she seems to be crying as she just found this person right now. Bruce, you actually think to yourself straight away, as you look at this woman. Give me one quick second. Let's check my notes, because I have a note here. Damn it. She seems to be... once. That was so unprofessional. I hate myself.
She seems to be distressed.
Yeah, she seems to be... She seems to be me. I don't find the note. Oh, my
Do you want to? Well, do you want to take a break just now since it's 9 o'clock and you can do your notes?
Yes, well, let's actually do that. But before we do that, Bruce, you notice that the man on the floor, actually, that's what I want you to do. Make a history check. Any of you who has met Esmeralda can do a history check. This is out of game.
Ooh.
I'm trying to think. Have I met Esmeralda? I'm not. No.
You met her at Lockwood Manor.
Like we have met her once, so it's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm like wondering. Does that count?
Ooh,
Yeah,
I'm going to use
with
my
once,
inspiration point
just
on
with
that.
one time is enough.
Another
Okay.
16 for the inspiration point being used.
Yeah, no, amazing. The DC on this is 15. So let's see. Let's wait for everyone. But any of you who got higher than a 15 will think to yourselves that the man laying on the floor dead. Well, apparently he seems unconscious. You haven't got close enough. The woman seems to be crying, and they resemble each other a little bit. They look alike slightly, but him is without doubt. He seems to be from the Fernhardt family. That is the surname of Esmeralda that you will know, Bruce. I'll write that on the chat for you. And he seems to be definitely part of looking like her quite a lot. Also, rolling at this happened a couple of days ago. Sefina mentioned something to do with Esmeralda's family member being affiliated with their organization at some point during your conversation. Very vaguely.
Oh dear. Well, we'll go on break now, but I'll rush forward to do Spare the Dying on him.
Yeah, okay. As you rush forward to do Spare the Dying, just before you cast the spell, you realize that he's clutching something in his hand. And as you focus on it for a second, you realize it's a desiccated eyeball that rolls out of the dead's hands, bam, into the floor and rolls into the space on the floor. For a second, it feels like this eyeball is looking towards all of you. Almost like he's got a life of his own. And as that happens, and all of you are there with this woman who resembles Esmeralda quite a bit, also as well as the man on the floor, we will go on break. So thank you for watching. Very kind of you. We will be back in a little bit. We'll get some refreshments, and yeah, see you back shortly. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for holding on as we return to continue our episode. As before we went on break, our heroes heard a scream and found a familiar-looking, family-resembling woman to Esmeralda, who is Bruce's godmother, let's say, mother-in-law, right?
Stepmother.
Yeah.
Stepmother.
Stepmother, yeah, that's it.
Stepmother.
Stepmother, yeah. And the man who she's, this woman is standing on top, also looks having a family resemblance to his stepmother, even more than the lady herself. And as you all went there, you noticed that from his clutched hand, an unusual desiccated looking eyeball just rolled out, and as he rolled into the ground, it felt like he was looking towards your direction after that. As we leave it there, I'll leave you the scene. What would you like guys to do? You were about to cast a spell the dying, so that happens. The spells
Bruce
go
rushes
through.
forward to the man and casts Spare the Dying.
Yeah,
and
make a medicine check.
Oh, okay.
Before anything, as you casting the spell, it all happens. The woman is staring at you,
Well-
like freaking out. She kind of like almost moved back for a second, as it's quite overwhelming.
While he is casting it and doing this, he also say, "Someone check that thing out. Be careful with it."
Ziggy will mage hand it and then cast Identify at a distance.
Okay,
I
amazing.
guess I can do Divine Sense.
Yes, cool. Anyone else?
I was just gonna help Bruce check the body. Like
Okay.
so.
Perfect. Ruin, anything from you?
That's the help.
No? Okay.
Nothing
No,
from
not
me.
really.
All right.
No.
Is that the help action from Herald specifically, or is it
Sure.
no help action?
Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
let's
sure.
do that. I love that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mhm.
Have another crack at this. Never mind.
Okay,
16.
Okay.
Okay, that is pretty good. So let's do one at a time. So with a medicines of 16, the man is dead through death. You at this point also notice he's got like a wound across his chest. With that medicine check, you gather is some kind of like he's been stabbed several times by a piercing kind of weapon, perhaps a dagger. Sounds like the most easily thing to figure out. And the spell doesn't go through, obviously. Well, it does go through, but it doesn't do anything, and you feel that too at the same
There's
time.
nothing to stabilize. He's already dead. Yeah.
Yeah. Then we have you, Ziggy. What were you doing again? Are you identifying the item? Yeah. We'll leave you for last just to keep the mystery up. And Yagu, you're doing detect. How is it called? Divine sense, right?
Yeah, Divine.
The divine sense kind of points without even having to do a check that you normally do. In this case, it's super clear. The eye itself is innately evil, and it pins as being evil itself. Even though there is no like an evil magic on it, it's just make a religion check. I'll give you advantage because
don't have to
obvious
make a check,
reasons.
but make
Yeah,
a
I know,
religion.
that's what I mean. It's just pretty obvious, even for Yagu. Yeah, you have advantage on that.
Worth the inspiration point to
Yeah.
reroll, or
No, you have advantage because it's something you have encountered before. You know, it's not the first time, right?
haha!
Yes. With a 24, you sense the energy of the whispered one on the eye, like an infused negative, kind of like pure evil energy. The same one that you sense for when you were fighting the Ecclesiast. Why did I do these names that I never remember afterwards?
Zadimus.
Yeah, Zadimus Fang.
Zadimus?
Yes, Zadimus Fang, thank you. Ecclesia Zadimus Fang, or anytime you've encountered creatures related to the cult of the Whisper One. 100%. And
Neither Mark or Jogu is impressed, or
I know, right? I
shocked
mean,
by
it is
mentions.
called...
what?
This is
No way!
Ignore the creature on top of you because that's not actually there. But this is an art that comes out with the module that I think is brilliant. So we'll display, ignoring there is no missing eye creature looming over you. Yeah. But that's the
Check
woman.
at 24, Yago looks around, is like, oh,
Yeah.
it disappears.
That's the
No, I failed
woman,
the
and that's the
perception check
guy.
earlier, so I don't see it.
Ah, okay.
I'm literally that guy, not paying attention at all to what's
Yeah.
behind him.
Amazing. And you, Ziggy, as you identify the eye, let me tell you here what. You get, as you target this eyeball with your mage hand, actually you'll have to touch it, unfortunately, to cast Identify.
I won't. I can distance.
Okay, sure. If you can distance,
can-
then that's fine. Then you don't
Yep.
have to. Because
Any
it's,
touch spell becomes 30 feet.
yeah. I'm not really too bothered about it. Because it takes 1 minute. I guess the distance spell, the mage. How long does mage? It's fine. Doesn't matter, to be honest. Yeah. No biggie there. As you targeting this eyeball for a while, you gather that that the eyeball. There is a key phrase. There is a key phrase on it, and the eye pins out to have a very strong divination magic around it, an aura of divination magic, and it is a key also, like opens something. There is a key phrase relating to it as well. What is the key phrase? Sorry, 1 second.
Are you asking me?
Yes, it tells me here there is a key phrase. Otherwise, there is a piece of parchment saying the key phrase. But what is the key phrase? Okay, yes, okay, I see the whole.
The phrase is Blade Runner.
It's called, the phrase is "Hail the Undying."
I was looking at the book Blade Runner.
Hail the
Sorry, what did you
Undying.
say?
Yes, "Hail the
Hail
Undying."
the Undying.
Yeah, obviously makes sense. That is the key phrase to activate whatever door or whatever this opens, literally. But it is some kind of key. Also, with that included on that Identify, you sense that the eye will lead you to the direction of something. It's got some kind of like compass kind of device pointing down, almost like inside the ground, but there is a direction. And without you holding the eye, as you holding it with the mage hand, the eye stops focusing on you and it seems to be pointing towards a direction. Away from where you are.
Right, well, I'll reiterate that to everyone and say this seems to be telling us where to go. I mean, we should probably tell the city guard so we're not blamed for this.
Hold on 1 second before we do anything.
Who are
and,
you?
Bruce will step up from...
What is going on? Where you come from?
Excuse me, my dear. You wouldn't happen to be from the family Fernhardt, would you?
She looks at you kind of, what? How do you know that? Yes, I am. Ivory, have we met before?
No, we haven't met before. No, my father was Darren Lockwood. He married Esmeralda.
Oh, of course, I've heard of you. You must be Bruce.
Yes, that's me. Good to meet you. I need to know what's happened here.
As I'm doing this, I'm just not picking up the feeling, but she's very devastated, kind of like almost tears on her eyes and kind of like really touched with this man that she's sitting on top of. And she says, I don't know, this is my cousin, Delvin Fairhart. We were together and I just heard him scream and then I just came running and there he is on the floor. I see the wounds. I think he's dead. I don't understand what's happening here.
Can I have a quick? Can I look at her hands, or if she's got like a weapon on her side, or she's right over the body. There's been stab wounds here. She was holding him. So Bruce is just being a little bit careful, just checking hands. Is there any blood stains? It's that sort of thing.
Yeah, definitely. You can make a. Sure, you don't have to make a check. You see that she's got blood on her hands from putting the hands over this man. Also, as well as you kind of all there, a little bit of time passes as you finish in doing your identify Siggy, and you guys figured out that you recognize that the clothing they're both wearing, both Delvin and this woman, Cavery, seem to be some kind of mercenary. Also, as the conversation goes through, at some point she will say, I'm working for the city patrol for Fort Fitzwilliam, and she will kind of show you the same symbol
Right,
that you
well-
have, the Lord Alliance symbol.
Well, you need to call for backup and tell people this guy's dead, but first of all, I guess we can ask who killed him, and I'll cast Speak with Dead on him.
Oh, nice. Okay, how does it look like when you cast a Speak with Dead?
So I'll be using... I can't remember how I'm using it. The token that I have before the one Lucky gave me, because I have two.
Yeah, the death token.
And,
yeah, amazing.
Yeah, basically, I'll just hold it up and look like I'm about to chant something. And then I'll just slap him on the head with it, and he'll just wake up.
Okay. As you do that,
I start to do like a little ritual, making it look as like mystical as possible. Then I just slap him.
okay, as you
Wake up.
yeah, and the corpse kind of like and opens his eyes. She's in shock. She kind of moves back, mesmerized by this, and he looks at you and says, "Wow." He kind of makes this undead kind of like sounding, waiting for your questions.
You have a you have a wound in your stomach, so I assume you were stabbed with the person who killed you facing you. So who did it?
God of the Wisp.
Okay, any specific information other than just the cult?
Yes.
Are you going to tell me?
Make a perception check at advantage just for fun and giggles. I'm just teasing you
Cisco,
here
you
now.
bastard.
Like, you know what? We're not gonna avenge you at all. You just rot there on the
And
street.
also, I'm gonna preface this: if you don't tell me, you will stay alive in this deathly state. For the simple fact, I will make sure no one else answers your next two questions.
Make it a triple
have
advantage.
advantage?
You can have triple advantage with that statement. As you see, the zombie face goes like, and kind of looks
Oh,
towards
shit,
you.
I should
and
probably
look
play
at
ball. Oh
himself,
my god.
Right, okay, that was a low roll, but a 22.
Amazing. No, he says to you, infiltrated myself as one of the cult. And they discover my lie. I'm
Well, that was fairly stupid of you.
to escape. They
Well, you clearly
found
didn't.
me.
They did. And anyone else? Two more questions left.
Bruce has got his hands like on like the woman's. I can't remember her name. Sorry, the woman's
Yeah,
shoulders because she's clearly distraught at seeing
Her
this.
name
She
is
says it-
Kevery.
this is-
You tell me how you spell this.
Kevery.
Yeah, Kevery.
I was gonna. Oh, Kevery. I'm gonna
Yeah, let
say
me-
Kevory.
Yeah, I'll copy it here. I'll say she will actually been destroyed and everything. She will mention that the man that is dead is her cousin, actually. And he's the brother of Esmeralda, as you actually mentioned. That's who you are.
Oh shit!
Yes. Her
I'm
cousin.
not
yeah.
bringing that back to life, by the way.
Oh no.
Just saying.
Yeah, okay.
Out of game.
Well,
Not doing it.
anyway, did we already ask where he infiltrated physically? Where is his base at?
Yeah.
I'll whisper that to Ziggy, not to say that out loud. Not to say that out loud.
Just joking. I'm just winding you up now.
Like, yeah.
Like as
I
long as
have
we
to, I will
answer
be.
questions with Ziggy, then it's not
Yeah, no, it's
directed
true,
to
it's
him,
true.
so it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, question to Ziggy, maybe ask about the eye.
Okay, is this eye some sort of homing device? That's what I've gathered. Is there anything else you can tell me about it?
Yeah.
Once again,
It's each of us. Just rolling in your super persuasion. You see, kind of like he answers yes, and then he looks down again for a second, thinking like, shit, I'm gonna stay like this forever. I don't want that. So he will keep going and say, yes, each of the cult members gets one. And you can see that he's struggling with air because he's been stabbed on his lungs, you know, that's why he's actually sounding like that as well as Cisco being his only zombie voice that I have. But yeah, that's a different story. Yeah, and he
Wait,
says that
Ziggy.
each of the cult has one. It's a key. Yes, that will be
Ziggy,
everything he
one more
replied.
question. One more question for Delvin. May I ask him?
I suppose so, but please make it a good one.
Can the eye be used to spy on the people who have it or anyone it's near?
I don't not sure, but follow the eye. Avenge my death down below. And then you see his jaw kind of locks in place for a second, and his eyes kind of close again, and he does like that really quick movement, like being dead again, kind of theatrical, kind of acting like actor, kind of like bad actor movement to be dead quickly.
Well, that answers that.
Right. Well, we know where we're going now.
I will. Yes, please. Go ahead.
I'm just going to ask you, Kevin, what can we do to help you? How would you like any help with dealing with the body?
I will summon some of the guards, like you said, and I will take the body back to the palace. I will be informing the Lord Alliance of what's happening and get some help on this. Unfortunately, I don't know if there is anyone else to help. I don't think there is reinforcements. I'm not sure.
Tell them about these eyes and that to look out for more people with them.
Yes, I will definitely be doing that.
So let me guide your steps.
Thank you. She kind of looks at you in desperation. You see on her face with your passive insight, she's not really religious, so she's not sure what to answer when you say that, but she kind of nods in agreement. My poor cousin, I can't believe this. I guess this was a risk that we always knew we will be taking when we embarked in this mission.
I'll make a point of speaking to Esmeralda as soon as I can, once we've dealt with these people. Bruce will turn to everyone else. I think we have a decision to make. Do we go right now, or do we try tomorrow?
I don't know. I don't know enough about this eye. The magic could diminish. I mean, but we could get reinforcements or maybe start a city watch.
At the very least, we do know where they're likely to be already, thanks to the leads we've picked up.
I mean, I guess we could also look into I don't want to speak to her, but if she's a more powerful spellcaster than us combined, she could maybe repurpose or remake these eyes, maybe get some more, gather a bunch of armies to just...
Before we do that, Yagu, you have the locate object spell, right?
Yeah.
Do you think you could locate another one of these eyes?
Just rolling on what I told you, just the information I told you. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt you, but I don't want you to waste your time. You know that the eye is a compass, Siki. So if you activate the power of the eye, it will lead you to a direction. You know that. So up to
Okay.
you though.
Yeah, but like
Just knowing that. Though.
my idea is that to just give it to the people and then have it sort of mass produce, so it's like we all have an eye and like we can all just swarm with the armed guard militia.
Bruce was counter that was saying, Ziggy, it's a good idea potentially, but I don't particularly want to give that woman anything.
I don't.
And we
However,
are
she
gonna-
is useful.
And we are on a bit of a time crunch, so
Is it personally? And I feel free to disagree. I'd rather we try and deal with this ourselves rather than getting her or other people involved, because frankly, I'm finding it difficult to put much faith in the so-called authorities here. We've seen how willingly they'll step over their own laws if it benefits them.
plus they're not going to take us at our word anyway, even if we give them this eye, unless we find anything that's more conclusive.
Yeah,
Well,
they
this
wanted
cult.
cultists instead of whatever that is supposed to be.
I do agree, I wouldn't mind some backup, that would certainly be useful, but it's just the source of it, that's all I'm concerned about.
I know, but
Well, we kind of know the source, but
That's the point. I don't trust the source of the reinforcements that we could get.
so we just straight up go now. Like,
I'm happy to go with what the group decides.
As you
Cisco, are you able to tell us?
Sorry, just
I was
quickly.
going to say, could you tell us anything about potentially waiting till tomorrow, going now?
You will guys know on character that this is something they want you to do. If they wanted you to report with every discovery, they would have probably not asked you to do it. You know, she will not. They're very likely not to be very helpful, as this is the mission. This is what you're getting paid for, to investigate further. So doing it now, or will it make a difference? You're unsure whether the cult of Vecna. You don't think Vecna's cult will be more powerful at night or something like that? It doesn't really matter. Probably even better at night. You will get them sleeping if they are there. If whoever is there, people do sleep at night, so that you will have an advantage to do it. Where during the day they are likely to be more active, even not even there potentially.
Yeah.
Why don't we still go anyway right now? Follow this eye as it says. When we get to where we think is the spot, we'll just come back in the nighttime anyway.
Because now it's 11
Yeah,
p.m.
sure,
in
sir.
the night already. So you,
okay,
you are
yeah.
back
That's
to
'cause
a
it's
new
quite late,
second
that's what I was
day.
asking.
Yeah, second day night. You know, now.
Yeah, it won't be too long before exhaustion hits us above game.
No,
so.
you slept. You know,
Well-
this is you had a long rest in the middle and everything. So this is a new day.
Well,
You know.
yeah, I was going to say, if you're concerned, I could go and check where this leads, come back, because exhaustion's not going to hurt me anyway.
Because exhaustion won't get to you until you are 24 hours without sleeping, you know? So at this point, this is a normal day, you know? You slept as usual.
Okay, I just wanted
Yeah.
to clarify that.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
you are
Right, so-
normal,
well,
all fully rested, all of you. You took a second long rest, you know, and you woke up the day, you did another bunch
yeah.
of things, and now this is your second working day at night where you found this around 10 o'clock. Now it's around 11 by the time all this is happening. Some guards arrive, displaying no symbol. They are more like looking at the guards that they were shooting you from the walls, kind of like militia, town militia, and they help her with the corpse. She will say that she will go to report and wish you luck. Do you want to ask her
Okay,
anything else before you guys do anything else? Any more information you want from her before she goes?
like she mentioned, she was also on the mission, but
Yeah.
like, what was she doing?
Well, I know that this desiccated eyeball was in his hand as I was here. We were uncovering information about the cult of the Whisper One. My cousin had infiltrated the cult a few days ago, and I was meeting him tonight here, for he was gonna tell me where the lair was and how to enter it. We just haven't really found much else of interest so far. It's early on the investigations.
Could I insight check her?
Yeah.
She seemed a little shaky on everything.
Yeah. Well, make an insight check.
I believe every word she fucking says.
Yeah, you also gather as well, even with a natural one, that she is her cousin, you know? She is kind of like quite affected by it, you know? And it seems 100% telling the truth to you. There is nothing that you can see that she's hiding, especially with your natural one. It's like, sure, of course, yeah. Totally understand it.
Right.
I will
Nothing wrong
go
with her
ahead,
logic.
go to the Hell of Justice and inform the governor and the council of these developments. Please try to gather as much information as you can. I bet we have the same mission. We were meant to get the cultists alive, and they will pay more for it. That's what they told us.
Of course. Right, well, gentlemen, personally, I like to go there right now.
Same.
Let's deal with this nest of rats. Sorry, Reaper Cheap.
Creepy chip. That comes out for a second.
You're-
As you said, rat
you're-
kind of like have a smell around.
You're a good boy. You're a good boy.
Yeah. Amazing. I'm so tempted to say that he kind of like goes like in a South Park episode, kind of takes a few bites of the corpse as if the corpse has been taken away, and then comes back with a
He
bit
goes
of
to
flesh.
do it. He just gets
Yeah.
Bruce grabs. No. We don't do that.
Yeah, like you're grabbing him by the tail, and he's like trying to go
No,
towards the
bat,
corpse.
Bat, stop it.
Amazing. Yeah. You know, Ziggy, to follow the eye, you will have to activate it. Would you like to do that?
Yeah, sure, yes.
Okay. As you say those words, Elden, you see that the eyeball starts to glow with an eerie green light before it starts spinning around, almost like acting like a compass. I imagine you're holding it with a mage hand, and so the eye is kind of floating in the air, held by this. How does your mage hand looks like? I always forget to ask this question.
I mean, it's sort of like a glowing blue and purple tinge to it. I guess it's more purple from my hand, but then it kind of melts into a nice blue color as it comes into its own sort of fingertips.
Amazing, and you're kind of holding this kind of thing as you see the spinning. All of you clearly can see, especially now that Z is holding it, moving in certain directions. And as you guys are following this, the directions of the eye lead to a dilapidated entrance somewhere. The withered eyeball aims its empty gaze down an alley strewn with rubble, rats, as repeat cheap, but kind of like much dirtier and more dangerous looking, scurry between chunks of old stone and dusty crates. And you see at the back of the alley, set completely in the darkness, this is like one of those wet and busy kind of backstreet alley. There is moldering wood boards, propped just enough that if you were to go there, even through the daytime, you will think it's some kind of a exit of a basement of someone's house or something like that, but it's actually the eye is pointing in that direction, blocking some kind of tunnel that is being covered by these planks of wood, quite well secured, and is leading below the surface, like almost like there is, if you were to touch them, you will find out there is some kind of a stairs going down, like a sloping tunnel.
Right then. Bruce will equip his shield, and he's going to draw the Serpent's Fang, because if this works out well, my damage output should remain the same with a little bump to my AC.
Amazing. Yeah, remind me what
Yeah.
the
Or
bumps
the
today
or everything down here is in. Pardon?
The only other thing that Errol is going to do is that he's going to use his action to give himself temporary hit points using where is it? I know I have it in here. I always forget that I have it.
Amazing.
Deft Explorer, here it is. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
That's a 1d8 plus my wisdom for temporary hit points. Did it roll? Oh, it just
Ooh, this
displayed
is
it. Hold on. I'm
amazing.
supposed to
Yeah, no,
roll.
that's amazing. I love that.
Let's see here. There we go. It gave a roll. Okay, so 7 temporary hit points it should be.
Awesome. Yeah,
Okay.
very good roll. And
I'm
what
done.
is your AC increase, Andy, Bruce? Well, Bruce in this
Just
case.
equipping a shield, so it's now 18. I'll have
Okay.
another crack at lifting the mighty
perfect,
the
yeah,
mighty
so-
dumbbell as well.
Yeah, so go ahead.
let's have a go. If I
Whoever
fit.
wants to do
We'll
that.
all 3 have a go.
Yeah, bugger. I was 2 off. Yeah, Yagu, have a go.
I rolled with advantage for no reason, so yeah, okay.
Oh,
that
never mind. You
sucks.
got it.
Will
I
you
rolled with advantage for no reason.
will you be
so-
So you
raging?
23 then.
I don't know if you can use that. I think Moss said you couldn't, right? Yeah, 23.
We have. I think he's offered us before, but I don't think we ever have because it uses a
mean-
rage point.
Would you want to waste a rage point, Yagu?
Like Arrow is just gonna make it no matter what, I believe. Like, so far it's... Yeah, sure. I have 3 of them
Okay,
anyway.
Yagu gets the bump to strength then.
Yay! Amazing. Yeah.
How do I boost it to...
So yeah, 29.
I think you could. If you click on the little number below the modifier, the number that's in the circle, it'll bring it up, and I think you could set it there. The strength,
there's
whatever.
I will figure it
another
out.
modifier and an override.
Yeah, neither of them seem to work for some reason. I
Okay.
will figure it out.
Other. If you go down to other modifier, you can just increase it to by 2, and that'll sort you out.
Yeah, I'm doing that and it doesn't do it.
Does it not? You click on the 20, it takes you to strength.
Equipment
then you go...
added, an extra potion of healing. What the fuck is going on?
Oh, mine does that as well. The last thing you adjust, it keeps popping up.
Okay. I'll just... No more, just keep on going. It will work eventually.
Awesome. So I'll have to ask you, as you guys, any more preparations? Anything from you, Ruin? Any preparations, or from you, Siggy? Anything else you want to prepare before you enter this dark stairs going tunnel?
I'm trying to think, but I don't think I've got anything at the moment.
Okay. All right, my song is not working. Damn you, tabletop audio. Okay.
Oh, actually, I'll determine the tail. Why not?
Okay.
And just because I'll use a first level spell slot to cast protection from good and evil on Yagu.
Okay. Amazing.
But because of the lamp,
Nice.
I get a first slot for free. So
How long does spiritual weapon last for? Is it 1 minute?
1 minute, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 minute, yeah.
Yeah, and it's not
Give
concentration.
me 1 moment. I need to check how long something lasts. Because... Okay, I think they last till the temporary hit points are gone, but I can give someone Tail of the Traveller right now. You gain temporary hit points equal to a bardic inspiration die plus my bard level. And while you have these temporary hit points, you have a 10-foot increase in walking speed and a +1 to your AC. Who wants it?
I recommend giving it to either Bruce or Yagu.
That could be really useful for me. I've not got any bonuses yet.
Okay, Mark?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, great then.
I'm
I'll
stacked.
roll... do you want to roll it or should I?
You roll it.
Okay. So I'm going to roll a d10 plus 10. And then just add these as temporary hit points.
Anal.
And while you've got these, 10-foot movement speed increase, as well as... Shit. Fuck.
Nice.
That's just my fucking day, isn't it?
Oh.
11.
So take... Yeah, but it could be a lot better. Take 11 temporary hit points and a +1 to your AC.
Okay, and +10 to walking speed.
Yes. So
Which?
I don't know if you can add that.
You can.
Yeah, I can. I'm
You
doing it
can.
right now. Because of the way my boots work, that affects my flying speed too.
Yes. So yeah, you have that, and you'll notice attaching to your hood, or your coat, a green hood just kind of attaches to it, and kind of covers your head.
This fits. This
Well,
fits very
traveller.
well.
Amazing.
All right. I think we're ready.
Okay. Good, good.
AC at 19. Is this how Yagu feels whenever he has his shield? This is great.
It's meaningless once you attack recklessly, so
Listen, I get hit so often I don't care. I'll take the boost to my bump to my AC even if they have advantage to hit.
Mark, you do have protection from good and evil on, just so you know. So you might not have to if we fight undead.
That's
I
really
will
good.
remain that. Yeah.
Okay. And as you start looking to this entrance, you feels colder here, almost like a unusual energy kind of emanates from this place itself, this cavern or hole in the ground, let's call it. For now, you see as you pop your head, those of you who have dire vision, it's a bit. The beginning part is not so well illuminated, but then towards the back of it, you see there is some faint light, some sconces with some lit torches on them. The area is dimly lit, but you that has dark vision, you can see that the ceiling is around 10 feet high and is made of roughly hewn stone straight away. The eye keeps moving around. Will you still be holding the eye with the mage hand, or will you stop that and put the eye away for now?
No, I'll keep it ready because like maybe I can lie and say we're new recruits or something.
Okay. Perfect. And you...
But I guess I'll keep the eye maybe a bit closer towards me, not like the full 30 feet out, maybe like 10 feet away from me.
All right. Perfect. Amazing. You see as well that the walls are constructed of block of stones with a sleek moisture on them, making if you were to climb these walls or anything like that, it would be impossible as well. And the floor is made of a mix of stone slabs and packed earth. Like it seems very catacomby. That's the kind of right word, like very ancient looking terrain. And yeah, and I will give you a map. Why not? Actually.
Why not, indeed?
Yes.
Why not?
Why not?
As they
Indeed.
say.
Can you guys hear any music actually at all?
I can hear it. I can
Yeah,
hear the
okay.
background, like, oh.
Okay, perfect. I can't though.
It's very quiet, but then I'm listening
Yeah.
off of this and not
Yeah.
through these.
Yeah, I don't understand why. It's just today is not my computer's date. Seriously, everything is going wrong. The stream I'm not playing. My Roll20 is not playing music. Yep, disaster today. It's fine. It happens sometimes. We didn't pray hard enough to the internet gods today, I guess. Nah, pasa nada.
What else can we do, eh?
I know, it is what it is, so we have to deal with it. You see, like now my map is not even loading properly still. But sure, we'll just wait.
You're up. It's the top part of the map is at the top, near the middle of the black.
Yeah, that's
bit.
right. Change here to there. Okay. Okay, now. So if you could please place all your tokens there, that would be sensate.
Sensational.
Yay.
Go to my tokens, see if I could find it.
I seem to have lost
There we go.
mine. Ever since this update,
Yeah,
I'm not
now I
entirely
hear
sure
in the
where they're
music,
kept
yeah.
anymore. Okay, this is a bit silly. I can't spot my token anywhere ever since the layout got updated.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not seeing your
That's a
token
trouble
either.
as well. But
Yeah, let me have a look.
Where are you? Oh, here we are. There we go. Look at that. Ain't he handsome?
isn't that the old token?
Nope. That's the most recent one. The only difference is now he's got that sort of like circlet around his head. I did adapt something on Hero Forge, but it's not like a chain. It's just like almost just a metal circle with a little diamond at the front of it.
Okay. Just one quick second. Let me try something else. Doesn't seem to be working anyway. Okay. Let's change this. See if this one works better. One quick second. Lucky, are you okay? You're awfully quiet. I guess you're a bit worried. Personal things, right?
If you're talking, you think you're muted. There's no sound.
Fuck. Well, that's probably why. My mic was muted.
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't
I
know
have
if
a
you
new-
were talking or not. So
I have a new
this-
mute on my mic button, and I was just like,
Oh,
okay,
no.
okay, I'll just be quiet, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, Lucky.
No, it's
Oh,
okay.
it's fine.
Yeah, all good, right? Okay. I just want to make sure.
Ruins
Yeah.
had a lot in his mind, you know. He died. You know, that's a lot.
Yeah, no, it makes...
Vecna is his father now, apparently.
Father
Back
figure.
then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Top life.
Amazing. In terms of what you see as you are there now, kind of inside this place, I described the environment itself. And you see an entrance of a tunnel that is proceeding downwards a slope. You are around 20 feet beneath the street level is if you were to keep going down. Gas is also with you. I have to mention this. He is around.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he hasn't left yet. He's actually part of this mission too, unfortunately for him. So I'll get his token
Poor
out
Gaz.
in a second. Yeah, he's trapped with you. Okay, here we go again. Fucking cultists, how boring. He says as he kind of like hangs around there. He's been very quiet
I mean,
all day.
if you were a proper genie, you could wish our problems away and wish
I
this
know.
issue resolved.
I wish if I was a proper genie and you were a proper bard, you don't even perform. God. Like
Ziggy performs. You know, he's got
Maybe
cards.
wish a performance out of me. Oh wait,
I don't have my magic on me. I know. Stop torturing me. It's not my fault. I use my magic on
Gaz.
you, for fuck's sake. You're horrible.
Guys, don't worry. You know
people.
how there's always the happy clown and the sad clown. Guess which one he is?
He kind of laughs.
you make me the sad clown every day, Bruce.
Oh no.
He smiles.
Let me just get his token out as well, because in case.
No problem.
All right. Approach. What will be? What is your approach on this entrance? I heard Ziggy might want to convince that you are a new recruit potentially.
Yeah, I'll.
Didn't work very well for Fenrir, you know that, with having to make any inside checks. So I don't know.
Well,
You also not dressed up as
my-
cultists yourselves. You don't
well,
look like it.
I'll dress up as a cultist then.
Okay, yeah.
The rest of us is the
Yeah,
issue.
you activate your magic,
Yeah.
and which color will you choose your robes to be? Actually, that's a good point.
Black. That's a safe bet, right?
Yeah, with
That's a safe
as
bet.
Ziggy is
Maybe
there.
a tint of purple?
Yeah, Ziggy was there earlier on. You could try to resemble a copy of the robes that Fenrir was wearing. They were like a grey, black,
Yeah.
and purplish
Yeah, I'll do that.
robes. Like black and grey, but it had like a purple kind of on the edges,
I'll
you know?
do that.
Okay.
For the marching order, is Ziggy at the head and myself and Yagu coming up behind him
Mhm.
with Rune and Herald, and then Gaz at the back, protecting in the rear guard?
Yeah.
Or what would you
Yep,
reckon?
I think that is the marching order actually.
Yeah, I'll give gas. I give permission to everyone for gas as well. As you can see here, this is a 5 feet. You cannot squeeze within this tunnel at the moment, so you will have to follow a line as such. Ruin,
Single
you could
file.
squeeze in someone else's space, but the rest of you won't. Ruin cool.
Can you make runes? Should runes token be a bit smaller?
Yeah, I could do that. It's just gonna keep changing, but I'll try though.
Does it? Okay, never mind.
No, it's cool. It's cool. And with that marching order, are you going for the stealthy kind of approach, or are you kind of like all
I guess
ramping?
so.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
We can do the
Alright.
rampage
None of us
mode
have,
for
like-
once.
Does anyone have pass without trace?
I do actually, yes, but I'd have to take off the protection from good and evil, but I do have it.
Would it be more beneficial for everyone?
I suspect it'll turn violent sooner rather than later.
Hmm.
So we should probably. Well, I should hope I don't get hit then.
You know
You do your thing, Ziggy. Myself and Yagu are right behind you.
I'm over here, so I think we'll be fine without it for now.
Well, let's just try and be as quiet as possible.
Yes. Errol's always right behind us. He grins at him. Usually he's way behind us.
Everyone's a critic until something has wings.
So
he
move
gives you a little
yourselves,
nudge, a little nudge in the ribs.
What did I just say about being quiet?
Right, sorry.
Punching people isn't quiet.
That was a friendly tap.
Tell his ribcage. Anyway,
You hear
I guess
water,
I'll,
water kind of like droplets and kind of the sound of water very nearby though. And you all stealthing, go ahead and make a stealth checks if that's what you guys are doing.
yeah, I guess we are.
Let's have a crack at this.
We got this.
Nat 20.
Whoa!
Oh, that's a good start.
Yeah, Siggy is
Whoa, 18.
silent completely.
Oh, Yagu, come on.
Yeah, but I'm protected from good and evil, so I don't count.
You're not even wearing armor and you still suck.
Is the armor.
I mean, I still
Oh,
stand by
wow.
my decision.
I think it was a good decision.
Fine.
Is Gaz using standard genie stats?
Yes, actually, yeah, but he
Right,
has
well,
only
I'll
have
get-
a
I'll
multi
get a
attack. Yeah, if you don't mind, he only has the multi-attack stable attack. Only 2 attacks. That's the only attack he can make. You know, if you open he's got scimitar, so he can do a multi-attack with a scimitar, but only 2 attacks at the moment. For the time being.
He's got a +2. Fuck.
Oh, you're amazing. Thank you.
Oh, guess.
Let's give him advantage because he's like he's half a smoke a little bit, so
Yeah.
if that's okay.
If this is a group check, I
Yeah,
think
it
we've
is a
saved
group
it.
check.
So
Yeah, it's a group check.
yes, I think
anyway.
we're fine.
He's like, oh my god, he's kind of keeps banging around with the sconces and he drops the scones, he kind of goes into the water and snaps out and he's, oh sorry, this place is so disgusting, is that a cockroach? And he's like pointing to all these insects that are crawling around into this disgusting
Yes.
place.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, I'm sorry, stay quiet. Alright. And I will move you a little bit, if that's okay with everyone, just to the next
Sure, yeah.
available place, just to
No,
make it easier.
no, you can't. Don't do it. No.
No, I'm moving you into the darkness. I'll have to be opening.
No,
I
no.
forgot that. So if you all move yourself forward into the darkness, that will be a good way to start. And I will open reveal areas for you as you guys are moving. So I'll tell you, you move all the way here. That will make sense. You keep going through the tunnel, it's partly illuminated, as we can see here in the map. It's a huge map though, and you get to an area here that seems to be an opening in there. Awesome.
Okay. Let's have a go here. So is Ziggy at the front?
You see, as you kind of like approaching without having to enter this chamber, if you were to enter, you see that it is a soft lapping of water that echoes through this wide chamber. Wood and stone debris from collapsed building litters the area, and you see a brackish water that floods nearby half of the chamber, roughly distance, getting deeper towards the dark tunnel to the west.
Right. Z, what's the eye saying?
The ice saying we continue forward.
Yep, that's right.
Righto. Just tell me, Yagu, if you want to swap around and we all of us can lead. Okay.
I'm good so far, but just keep an eye out for any arrows.
Who is
I'll just continue walking.
Who in the group is actually proficient with survival? Actually, is any of you proficient with survival?
Yep. Me.
Yep, me.
Okay, so
Four of us.
So sure.
Really?
Oh, nice. Okay, so
I'm
those.
proficient with everything.
Okay, so those of you who are proficient with survival could figure out that once you enter at this point, you're kind of like in a tiny edge, but that edge ends there. You will have to get inside the water to keep going at this point on that tunnel. But you see this debris. With this debris, you could potentially make a little raft that will fit one. Let me see how many creatures, because you actually say that. You could make a rift, a makeshift skiff.
Actually, I can cast Fabricate.
Yeah, it could support 2 medium creatures. So if you cast Fabricate, you could make a second one, I assume.
No, I mean, with Fabricate, it'll take 10 minutes, but if I have enough raw materials, I can make a large or small object within the 10-foot cube. So
Okay.
probably I can make a big enough raft.
Yeah, if
And the fact
you
that two of us can fly.
yeah, if you say that, if you use that Fabricate, let's say that you could get 4 creatures into that raft. You could gather.
Yeah, I mean, two of us can fly, so I don't
Yeah.
think it matters.
So it will be the 4 of you plus the 2 who don't fly. That will make sense. Because it's 6 of
I mean,
you
3
now.
that can fly because
Yeah,
if you're
3.
counting Bruce that
Gas.
can fly, Ruin that can fly, and Gas that can
Gas
fly.
can fly,
So
yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot Gas.
Yeah, no worries.
Not intentional. Not. It'll sound intentional based on my previous comments, but it was quite literally unintentional.
Oh, guys, you're still here.
Oh no.
But
Damn it.
yeah, so
Again.
Ziggy will create a raft.
Okay, amazing. Let's do.
I'll just do a
Mhm.
I was going to say, do a perception check just to keep an eye out for anything.
Yeah, sure. That sounds reasonable. Go ahead and make.
I'm going to use one of our. How many? We've still got like 3 party inspirations, don't we? It's getting on it for time.
We do,
Might as well
yeah,
use
3.
one, eh?
But actually, didn't Mark use one?
Thought he used a personal one.
I don't know.
But I'm going to use one. So
Okay.
Okay.
I was thinking about it, but I used the rage instead, I believe.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it for, it was for the religion. I already had advantage on that one.
wow, that sucked. I'm glad I used it.
Yep. Let me just 1 second. Okay, 1 second.
Oh wait, I forgot I can do this now. Guidance.
Oh yes.
I should've
Okay,
done that.
that's good. Yeah, that's good. Perfect.
Oh, do I get a +4 then?
Sure.
D4.
Roll a d4. Yeah.
I mean, I can also cast guidance.
Hey,
Yeah,
look
but
at that.
I can do it now. See?
Yeah,
Yeah, but I
you're
can do
busy.
it at 60 feet.
You're busy. Shut up, Ziggy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
build your raft.
With
I
an-
will.
Yeah, as this raft is completely made, Bruce, as you're looking around, you see on the very far corner there seems to be a bit of debris just here. Sorry, let me just get off this reveal area, please. In here, there is another kind of like entrance that you could squeeze. You will be restrained while you're there because the space itself is very tight, but it seems to be leading to another passage. Otherwise, there is a clear end way going this way as well that you see. This is the normal place, but there is more like a hidden kind of like a little shortcut there.
Can we deduce this will lead to the same place, or we've no idea?
Make a face roll. Let's just give you a little bit of leadway here.
Sure. We're underground. I'm gonna go low.
Okay.
Look at that.
Okay. Just based on how much you know on building structures and your already few investigations through cold tunnels and these kind of places on different adventures that you had already and encounters in these kind of similar places, you gather that it probably leads to a similar place, but in a more hidden approach potentially. I'll give you that.
Okay.
That wouldn't be the
hey,
normal
Ruin.
route, so then it might give you some kind of advantage, perhaps.
Yeah, he'll say to everyone what he's found. Right, Ruin. Come here quickly. Now, this is a tight fit for me. I won't be able to do too much when in this tunnel, but it.
Oh no, we lost something. What happened there? Who did we
Whose
lose? Huh?
The phone
Oh
died.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Damn it.
But,
Okay.
You'll say,
I'll
but
get it
Ruin,
back up right now.
Yeah,
Ruin,
no
it should be an
worries.
easier fit for you.
I
So,
can do the thing.
What if one or two of us went through here?
Yeah, I'll be more.
If there's going to be an
fun.
ambush at some point.
You know, I can make you fit in there, right?
Good idea. What does everyone think?
I mean, any advantage if you're willing to risk it all again.
So I'll imagine I move you guys. There is no place to stand there. That's a wall. So if you guys are standing on the kind of the little reef that you made, whatever it's called, Bruce, you could be there because there is a little bit of rubble there, just enough to enter, and these two will be floating around, just around here. Cool. But keep going. Sorry.
So it's going to be dangerous anyway. If we get the drop on, because based on our investigation so far, this tunnel should lead us to the same spot that tunnel will take us to.
I'd rather be right there.
So what do you reckon then? Would Ruin and I go through here? Four of you head through there?
Oh, I love that. Please,
Yeah, what's yours coming?
split the party. Please, yes, do it. I love that. Please do it.
I feel like I've made a mistake now. But I feel like Bruce is committed unless someone talks him out of this, so...
I mean,
no,
if you...
Like, I
think
think
that's
if we
the
do
safe path.
team stealth and team sneak around, like, imagine if there is an ambush, maybe Ziggy can talk his way out of it since he's
I
kind of
can attempt to talk my way out of it, but if you could also jump on the person I'm trying to talk to, that would also probably help.
Yes, I'm
Thing
there.
is,
Sure.
it's not really clear where that
Trucker
tunnel
will
leads.
try the heights in the thingy.
Oh, Harold, I'm basing it on an investigation so far and what we've learned about this place. This tunnel should lead us to where that one goes.
Hmm.
I mean, I won't go if Ruin doesn't want to cast Reduce on me.
Mm-hmm.
And we could both go through. So Bruce is
Ruin?
going to go through. He's just wondering if Phil will
Would
go
you
with him.
like to do that, Lucky? Or
Yeah, Ruin will cast Reduce on Bruce then, if we're gonna commit to it.
As a sort of gas-based creature, could
Yeah, let's go
Gas
with
go
them.
with them?
he will be restrained while he's on the tunnel as well, but yeah, definitely he will say yes, of course. I'll go on the dirty hole. It's not my first. He kind of like goes.
Right. Well, that's at
Okay.
least split 3-3.
That
I
seems like a
guess.
better idea.
Yeah.
Sensation.
Well, they would see. They're going to see you coming. So.
Well,
I
Ziggy,
thought
don't
maybe-
forget it's like 3 and 4 because I can always summon my my demons.
Yeah, I'm just
Even
thinking.
more reason. Anyway.
I can also summon some shit.
I'm just thinking they'll know you're coming. So if there's 4 of you there, you could at least protect yourselves more easier than us, who they won't see coming.
No, trust me. The
fair
more
enough.
that they don't see coming, the better.
Right. Okay. All right then, Ruin, do your thing, and can someone shrink my token because I don't know how to do that with my end.
Yeah, I'll do it for you. just because you are gonna come out in a second, just squeeze it through. It's no biggie. We will say that is actually how long does it last for? Ruin, Lucky.
For 1 minute, I believe.
1 minute. Okay.
Ooh, better be quick then.
So yeah, let's just do it quickly.
Well, I can always recast it using a spell slot, because I can also get a spell slot back.
Okay.
Well, we'll try and be quick though, so we don't have to.
All right. Perfect. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's jump her in.
Mini.
Let's go.
Mini. Okay. Yeah. So you are little Bruce now. Okay. I'll reveal the tunnel. That's the tunnel, and I assume the other 3 of you will be going on the raft on the other direction, right?
Yagu, you can have your own raft. I'll stick with Ziggy because I tend to aim better when I'm next to him.
You will be swimming in the dirty, disgusting, muddy water if you don't go on the raft, but I'm okay with that.
These.
There were 2 rafts, I thought. I thought that was the whole point of Fabricate. Was
If
that
you
there are 2
want
of
to
them.
make another raft, make a survival check to make the second raft, because you have to make the raft. So he's doing one with Fabricate, but it will take you a minute to make another raft, and make a survival check, please.
Okay, wait. I got confused. So there was already a raft there that could fit 2 medium creatures.
There is debris.
No.
There was debris, yeah. Debris to make a raft. That's
Debris
what
to
the
make
check. If you were professional survival, you will get that you could use that rubble to make a skiff, with it. But you will not require a survival check to do it. The DC is actually 11, so who will actually... is Jago doing it? Yep. I'm happy with
It's
that.
the most terrible, like it should not work type
It's
of raft,
actually
like,
DC 11, Wisdom Survival check. So yeah, you make a sturdy kind of raft enough to support 1 or 2 medium creatures, 2 badly, 1 perfectly. So you have 2 little, 1 smaller raft for you, Yagu, that's all for you, Harold. How is the arrangement? You have the bigger raft that could take all of you, plus you have the smaller one that will take 1 person comfortably.
Maybe Yagu could take the one, and I'll go on with Ziggy on the other one.
Like the water, Jago will try and get some on his hands. Like, can he figure out if he starts swimming in it and he can hold his breath for an hour?
Yeah.
Does anything happen to him? Is it?
Yeah, if you actually were to submerge yourself.
Yeah, but what if it's acid?
Yeah, no, it seems to be just make a nature check, kind of ascertain what the...
Why would it be acid?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like we're infiltrating in a cult for some reason. That's what I would do in my
surprisingly enough, Yagu, you gather the water is very acidic, not enough to burn your skin or damage you, but there is some kind of acid, more like an arcane acid residue on the water, something you've actually never seen before. It's definitely not natural, but there is something, and it's got a shiny green glow to it because of that.
It's got a low pH. That's all. It's not fucking acid.
I will hold this over your head for the next.
That is the definition of acid.
It's a fucking
that was a good guess.
High pH.
Actually.
High pH.
Yeah, that was very good guess.
It does count. Like it damages
a
his shell.
high
He's
enough
got to remember.
pH. A high enough pH will have the same effect as a low pH acid. Alkaline is just as bad.
I don't
Anyway,
remember
so
basic science.
Just to get going here, Yagu, are you going in the water or are you going in the raft you made?
Yeah, no, Jago is taking a deep breath. He's just going to swim directly underneath your guy's boat.
Okay.
Alright, I'll just go on the raft you made, Yagu, then.
Alright, so then you have Ziggy, you are in your large raft like a king. Harold, you are on the smaller one. Yagu, you are swimming underneath.
Yep.
Alright, that sounds perfect, while the other 3 are squeezing through. So let's go to the ones squeezing through. I need you to make an athletics check to go through it, through the squeezing part, as you guys are on your skiffs. I keep calling it raft. It's a skiff. It's called skiff.
Even the 2 of us that are smaller.
The 2 of you who are smaller, actually, that's a good point. Yeah, you don't need to do it. Just gas. Damn it. Let's give him advantage because he's gaseous a little bit as well.
Sure.
So if you could do that, Siggy, for us, look, please, if you don't.
Have a guidance look if you want it.
Yep, yeah, I'll take it.
Yep.
Look at that. Look at that.
23.
Amazing. Okay. Cool. You also see, as you're moving like that with that 23 gas, you see that the tunnel is got so much debris, and as you look up, just because you roll really high with that 23, but you see that there is rubble that if it was to be disturbed, you didn't disturb it because you kind of like scratch yourself through the whole wall, and you see that on top of you, literally, there is this rubble that if it was to be disturbed, it will fall on you kind of completely, but you actually managed to slide through successfully. The other two of you who are small don't actually make enough rubbing on the wall to make that happen, but that could have been a potential if you guys were to fail on these checks. And it kind of leads to another fork tunnel at the end of it. Let me just reveal it here.
Yeah, I'll well, I assume I'm playing Gaz now. I'll mention that to everyone.
Thank you. That's good.
And Cisco, just a heads up, Ruin has 120 feet of Devil Sight, so
Yeah.
he'd be able to see a
Sure.
little bit further.
Yeah, you see.
Look, I can move Gaz to save you bounce back and forth.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
fine.
All right, thank you guys. That means a lot. So Ruin, you will be seen further than everyone else. You see there is two tunnels. One goes to the left, all the way in, to another unusual looking, more like a mate room rather than this kind of this shovel place. It seems like to be leading to the one on the left seems to be leading to something that looks like a tomb of some sort. The one on the going south leads to a more like a water, like much bigger place on the south. The one on the left leads to some kind of like there is like a wall. It ends with a wall, but rolling on your super dark side, there is like a tiny opening, and you see like some kind of sarcophagus of some sort on the through the little slit on the wall.
I'll relay that info to Bruce, and then I'll also stop concentration on reduce.
Oh, okay, yeah. As you pass this dangerous area,
Because
yeah.
we're out. Yeah.
Yeah.
If we're in normal area, and it won't hurt Bruce.
Yeah, no, you are fine. As you start concentrating, it feels really weird, Bruce. As this kind of changes dramatically, you become your normal size again. That is kind of weird, really weird feeling.
Ooh, my. Never do get used to that. Right. Okay, so.
Okay, and you
continue
pass
this
that
way.
area.
That should link us. That should link us.
Mhm.
That
Yeah,
should
would
link us
you
up with
like?
everyone else, right?
Would you could assume that, assuming you guys are moving at the same speed.
That's the idea, yeah. I will move along
mean-
here.
Yeah.
Also, if necessary, I can just cast pass wall.
Yeah, there seems to be
just
some kind
kinda
of
come to your
secret opening that Ruin managed to see with his devil sight. There seems to be some kind of darkness. As you guys approach it, for you guys there is like a black ending that there is no light on it, but for you, Ruin, that you can see through, there is a darkness casted on this wall, and then it continues to this tiny crack on the wall where you saw the sarcophagus on the very end of it, but there is
Oh, it was a
tunnel.
magical darkness.
Yeah, there is magical darkness. Yeah, that's why you managed to see it. Can you make on these tokens begin? Of course.
Years, sir.
Yes, sir. I just.
Now you don't like
very
being
much.
ruin size.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Aha.
pretty sure Bruce is still bigger than you at ruin sized.
Oh no.
I'll just reduce
there
it
you go.
twice then.
If he decides to be cheap, I'd ride him in a battle.
And
And it'd be the end for everybody.
We'll cliffhanger it there for you guys as I quickly describe this tunnel that is split in three ways: a north towards a tiny crawl space, that is where you came out from; a west toward a stone door, that is the one that you saw through the magical darkness that leads to another place; and the south, you hear like a foul-smelling chamber that it smells very acidic. Mind you, you are not with Yagus, so you wouldn't really recognize the smell, but it smells like very unusual, kind of like a chemical in a very bad way. For you guys
Smells
who
like
are
acid.
So you guys who are in the water, Yagu, go ahead and I'll open some tunnels here too as well, and you guys can, you see, moving forward, as you were to move all the way there, you see Yagu underneath the water. Make a perception check at disadvantage as you start traversing that space. The two of you who are on this raft, you can use your movement to move the raft 20 feet at the time, independently of your speed. Otherwise, it will be half movement. You, Yagu, you have difficult terrain. It's half movement for you swimming in the water, even if you have a swimming speed. It's just this. Actually, do you have a swimming speed? Actually, that's a good question.
No, turtles don't get the swimming speed.
Say it again.
For no reason.
You think they would?
I know.
Tortoises can't swim.
Yeah, it will make sense. You will, but you don't. That's silly.
Turtles can swim. Tortoises
I know,
can't.
right? Yeah. So you see, okay, what did you get with your disadvantage? Okay, so that's a 10.
10.
Okay. With a 10, you feel that the water is going already 3 or 4 feet deep. So you are kind of like swimming easily, you know? Your eyes are almost hurting from this acidic water, but not enough to actually hurt. And you can kind of see that... what is your passive perception, Yagu?
17, I believe.
Okay.
Passive. Yep.
You sense that the current is not moving how it should be moving. What is your passive perception, Ziggy and Errol?
14.
My passive is 17.
Okay. As you kind of move forward, Yagu, the two of you are staying on your rafts. Kind of at the same time, you all sense the same. Well, Errol and Yagu, you both sense something. You see the movement in the water seems unnatural. And Errol, you sense the same going ahead. But Yagu, you seem to clash with something within the water that you aren't sure what it is. As you touch it, it feels like an organic living entity. And you kind of like go through it, like, and you hear within the water like that kind of sound as you pop something on this organic creature. I need the three of you to roll initiative.
Okay.
Ziggy, as your passive perception is not higher than 15, you have disadvantage on the initiative, as per the module says.
Do I have an advantage because of the
you have
candle?
Yours is 17, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
so,
I was asking
yeah.
because of the candle
Yeah,
gave me
so
advantage.
you have
on all
advantage,
rolls,
yeah.
but I don't know if
Mhm.
that counts. Okay.
And I'll show you what you guys, what you clash into, even though you cannot see it at this point yet because it's inside the water. But there is this creature here. 1 second. Why is not picking it up? Bitch, today's the roll 20 is really annoying me. Yeah? What is it? Pick it up, bitch. Ah, okay, I know why. Oh, okay, let me reveal this area first. Okay, now it's gonna pick it up. Okay, yeah. Now, this is what you see here. This creature.
Huge bunch of eggs.
Yes, it seems to be like some kind of brain-like creature. Weird. It's inside the water, so you don't actually see. You just pop one of those disgusting things on it. That's what actually happened, and you kind of clash into it. And I'll just make it small. That's big. I mean, this is what it looks like. As you pop it, you feel like a tiny kind of thing pops out and touches you, Yago. Touches your skin.
Ugh.
Let me give you an initiative map. 1 second. I don't know if we'll just roll and go with it for a second. I'll have to, don't roll, yeah? Actually, just keep those rolls, but I'm gonna delete the old initiative and do a new one. Why?
Okay.
Just keep those rolls. Remove all turns. Okay. So let's say, just to make it more fun, as you guys pop into this creature, and at this point you guys see it coming out. It kind of ascends to the top. It's a huge creature, and I'll reveal it for you. You are still inside the water, Yagu. Will you come up, go up to the surface, or will you stay underneath the water at this point?
I guess I will
clash.
just go up and be like, yeah.
Okay.
Just go up into water, trying to figure out what's going on. Yeah.
All right. As you kind of go up, then you feel that something is following you from behind. Another of that creature that actually popped out from that space, from that weird. You cannot actually see it because your perception check wasn't good enough. But what's happened is actually when you popped that thing, one of those tiny weird pyramidal creatures that you see on the stream there actually popped out. That's what happened to it. And you see them now kind of following you, Yagu, as you go out of the water. All the three of you see it. It kind of pops up, and you've never seen anything like this before. At this point, as you, Ziggy, and Herald, creatures start popping up, plop, 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 and you feel that there is three of these creatures in there that come up from the water as well. However, we go to the other people before anything else happens. You guys are still on the tunnel. What would you like to do as you detect this magical darkness, Ruin?
I'll point over to the door and, well, in this case, I'll point over to the very dark corner for Bruce, and I'll say, I know you can't see it, but there's a door up ahead.
Okay. I'll carefully step forward, hands up, ready, and oh, here's a door.
Okay.
So can I?
Yeah, you
For
feel
looking
it.
for a
There
handle.
is like a wall. As you start feeling it, you can make an investigation or perception check, whichever one you prefer. You will have advantage because you know there is something there already, as Ruin has told you. But you, even through your dark vision, all you see is just touching the darkness. But then you know there is a wall there behind this darkness. With a normal eye, you wouldn't know. But see Ruin, you can see him kind of patting the wall, literally.
That Bruce. Yep. The handles to the.
Right.
Do you want me to just get it?
I mean, it would be. Wait, no. I think I have it.
Yeah, you feel there is one of these bricks seems to be slightly pushed out and twisted to an unusual way, like almost like it was something that you could revert back and push back in.
All right, I'm going to try and move this then.
Yeah. And you push it back in. It doesn't make that much noise, but just for flavor. And as you push it back in, you hear like a, and you know that you could push through this wall now. It actually has some kind of hinges on it that could move inwards if you wanted to. You are not sure how much noise it will make, though. That's that.
Yeah, we've not got much choice at this point. So Ruined Gas, be ready. This could be rather noisy.
Okay. Yeah.
As Bruce opens the door, Ruin will whisper, I'm really sorry, by the way, Bruce. And then I will summon a fiend for him to stay behind. But Ruin's going to slowly back out.
He's got range attacks, so yeah, sure.
Yeah.
How does this
summon it at the door.
creature looks like? As you summon it.
Oh, we've seen him before. He looks like
Shade, yeah? Shade? I thought you changed that as
No,
well.
not Shade.
Not the new one.
It's
Not
a
Shade.
fiend.
Yeah,
This is 6th level summon fiend.
nice,
It's
okay. Oh yes.
I had a picture of it. You have a picture of him, I believe.
Yeah,
It looks quite dragony, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's gonna look like a corrupted devil dragon. It's literally
nice.
just. Hold on a second. I need the picture of it. It's got like a black, long tendrils of beard, 2 long black
Ooh.
curved horns, hands that extend and reach out to the floor. and on its tail, just like little like sharp tendrils of spines that stick out.
Amazing.
I'm going to be a shit here. Where did you get humanoid blood in a ruby vial worth 600 gold?
I'm using the. Where is it?
Because I really want this thing here, but I'm looking at the
So-
components. I'm like, oh, do you have them?
So I have a vial of blood, but I don't have blood from today. If that's what you're asking.
It doesn't have a timer on this bit.
Oh, then
So,
I have a vial of blood from the manor that we went to when we dropped off the shield for the
Got ya.
dwarves.
Got ya,
And
got ya.
as for the jewel, I'm using the jewel that I used to use to summon Shade, so I had to keep that jewel.
All right.
Whew.
Yeah, that will do. That's fine. And this
He's thinking
creature
Batman.
appear. Do you remember when you used it last? I know this sounds like a stupid question, but
Before I died.
in which map was it? That's what I want to know. So I can take the token. Yeah.
I've got the token out right here.
Oh, you do? Okay, so could you put? Put him out? Oh yeah, look at there it is. I'm sorry, I'm so stupid. Bah.
He's a little squeezed,
Yeah,
but
okay. Let me
it's
just see him actually. Let's make him large here. Oh yeah, of course he's right there. Hello, yes, he's there.
I'll put him right behind Bruce.
There he is. Amazing.
And then let me fix his health. I think it's 60.
Bruce kind of puts his hand up to the its head side of it, just gently goes, "Good boy, or girl. I'm not sure what you are."
More like an it.
He kind of looks towards you eerily as you say that, and you see as you move the door. Make a stealth check if you want to make it make less noise. This will be you trying to push either sleight of hand or stealth, whatever is higher.
I reckon they're both the same, so I'll do stealth. And may I use the final party one? Because I suspect this might be the last roll we make.
Yeah, I think that will be.
13.
Okay, that's with advantage. Okay. It makes that kind of noise, but doesn't make like a stendo super noise. It doesn't resonate a lot. And as you open it, you see a stone gold-painted sarcophagus that rests on the center of this tomb. The sides of the sarcophagus bear a relief depicting two women gazing lovingly over a field and a city, and the lid has a faintly distinguishable family crest carved into it. All weapons and decorated armor line the walls of this room. Just this family crest. You can make a history check. Bruce, you will have advantage because you're a noble. Yagu, you can make a history check. Oh, you're not an. Oh, yeah, of course.
I'm an outlander. I never took noble because Bruce is a bit of noble since he's a child.
So you can make a history check. Ruan, you see at this point you don't notice Ruan is leaving. Gas does, and he will kind of like whisper to you, "Are you okay there, Ruan?"
Shh, Gaz. Shh.
All right, I guess you need to go for a wee. I understand. I won't say. He let you pass. And
I did command the Yugoloth to follow Bruce's commands.
So he's following. Unfortunately, he will not be making a history check, but Gas, you can make one too if you want. If you can look for us as you have him open there.
Yeah. I did consider making Bruce a noble, but it just didn't feel right since he hadn't been one for a while. It was meant to reflect he was not good at it.
It seems like it's a family crest that you should recognize. It seems familiar, but not enough for you to know which family it is. It seems to be a coat of arms depicting a blunted 6-point crown. It feels very familiar. Something from a family that you should know, someone important from the Sword Coast. Gas is unsure. Oh, I don't really understand that. And as you guys recognize that, I think it's getting quite late. So this It's not the Yugoloth, is the devil. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, sorry.
Cool.
I meant to.
No, it's
I called
perfect.
it a Yugoloth, but it's devil.
Yeah. As you guys, as you ruin out of game, is there any final something you wanna say as Lucky, as you are gonna be leaving for a little bit? To the party and our viewers, if you want. Up to you, though. You don't have to. Otherwise, you can just.
He would just simply whisper to Gaz, just make sure they don't die. Tell them I'll come back eventually someday.
I'll try my best, but I don't know what they're gonna do without you. How long is that pee gonna take? I'm so confused right now. Sure.
It's gonna be a really long pee. A really long pee, Gaz.
Oh no. Sorry to hear. You'll be missed, little one.
Bruce just assumes you're going further back for like Eldritch blasts.
Yep, you probably
what you'll
think it's getting some range, yeah, or something like that. And
Yeah,
as you guys are there,
that's why.
and the other three are about to get into a combat with a brain-like creature that you have no clue. Actually, let's do a quick roll just before we finish. It's gonna be the last roll of the night. To see if you guys have seen or recognize what this fucking thing is. So let's do Arcana check for you, Ziggy, Errol, and Yago, please.
All right, Arcana.
Yeah.
Have we got any group inspirations left?
I believe so.
Yeah, I'll use it then.
Yeah,
Like-
best if you use it because mine's just a +1.
Dirty 20.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Amazing. Only you, the two of you, are unsure, Errol and Yago.
Mhm.
But as you get into it and start looking at this grotesque creature, you remember some lore that you heard. This thing is some kind of aberration of some sort. You have heard of creatures like this lurking in the forgotten caverns. They are able to spew warped progeny, that is the creatures that are coming out of it, and they carry insidious viruses within. These creatures normally appear when arcane experiments have been conducted in a place and is part of a arcane residue. This arcane residue can turn normally occurring bacteria into this kind of thing. It's got a psionic energy to it. Go ahead.
So, you said it's aberration, so it's not off this plane, right?
It's more like a very unnatural creature that is magically produced. As far as you know, it's called a brain-feaster hive.
Right, okay.
Yes.
Lovely.
And it is a super dangerous creature that you don't want to fight, literally. But it's too a bit late in terms,
Right, so
not because it's above your
I-
level, but it's a hard creature to attend. It's
Right, but
magical in nature.
do I know whether it's like of this plane or not? Like,
It's from this plane, yeah.
oh,
It's just magically made by magical discarded energy. So you gather that there is some magic experiments being conducted here. That's probably why the water is acidic as well. But as you get that,
I can't just banish it.
yeah, you
Great.
could certainly try. But yeah, as you guys get all that information and the rest of you are in a tomb somewhere, we will end tonight's stream. I'm sorry, Lucky, we're gonna be so sad without you, man. But yeah, we wish you the best, 100%. You'll be missed. Keep us updated what's going on anyway. Cool. Amazing. And thank you guys. Thanks to my amazing players. Thanks Luke, Mark, Joey, Andy, and to you again, Lucky. It's been a pleasure to have a nice game with you guys. Thanks for you watching at home as well. And to Darren Curtis and Tessa Presents. Also to Tabletop Audio as always. And of course to James Webster for the amazing art. And yeah, and to all of you who are watching, we'll see you tomorrow in the Eye of Observation. Otherwise, we will see you Sunday back in Dining in Barovia. Am I for real? I'm a year behind in Good Hearts of War. But yeah, thank you very much. Until then, stay magical. Good night, y'all. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye. Thank you guys.
Bye. Bye. God bless. Mo, change the screen. Oh no, I have to do it. Okay, bye.